What's up, everybody? I'm Jeremy. You guys are watching Inside the Coils. Thank you very much for joining us tonight. We've got John from Triforce Morse hanging out as though, he didn't get enough of bullshitting with me today. And actually, you didn't get enough time bullshitting with me because you put a wall up.
Well,
they exiled me.
No.
Peekaboo around the freaking corner or whatever.
I was just too busy telling everybody how famous you are.
But we're going to dive into that. We are going to dive into that because let me tell you guys something, everybody. First of all, thank you very much for everybody being here tonight. We are all tired and exhausted. I think we're probably half delirious at this point. It has been 2 shows back-to-back weekends, and it's just been a 2-day show, and then we had Oaks today. It's been a rough 2 weeks. We've got a 1-week break, and then we got Bloomsburg. So we got to make the rest up count this coming weekend.
Start it over again.
Oh, my man. And honestly, it's been fun, though. I've had a blast.
This time of year always seems to be the most fun. It really does.
It's like, how can I put it? It's like you're not smashed with a whole bunch of babies where you feel like you got to try to really push them out. You're just kind of like, for me at least, I mean, you've got a lot more animals that you're working with than what I do. But for me, it's kind of like, I want to sell this stuff, but then if I sell it, I know it's like, well, how am I going to replace it now? Because I've got nothing else. I've got nothing really to replace it with at the moment.
I feel like they're doing the shows at this time of year. Everybody's out now. They start coming out now, right? Throughout tax season. During summer, people are on vacation, so you're missing people, and everybody's busy, right? During the summertime, no matter what it is, you're like just cramming a show in to get it done. Yeah. So if you're stressed or whatever, it's you'd rather be doing something else. Well, this time of year for me, it's like it's the fun time to be there because what the hell else you gonna do?
Well, that's the other thing. It's like, what are you really gonna do? And what better way to actually spend it than a weekend than to take all day, spend with your friends and bullshit and have fun and just goof off.
And right, you're down to the nitty gritty of animals at this point. Of course, everybody wants to make a couple bucks to cover their tables or whatever.
Yeah.
But it's not like oh my God, I got 18 clutches coming. I need this shit out of here. Please buy it or any of that kind of stuff. You're your racks or whatever they are, you're safe. You're not worried about, at least for me, I'm not worried about 8 clutches coming and be like, oh shit, where am I gonna put this stuff? So this time of year is very, very chill for me. It's the reset button for me. It's the reset button time of year too. Finally starting to dial in the pairings, getting everything fat, healthy to freaking breed. I love this time of year.
My biggest headache right now has been these guys.
Yeah.
And the only reason it's been a headache is because I need to pull that dude, and every time I want to pull him, he's either locked up or all cuddly with her, so I just let him go. So I got to pull him and throw him down to Chris's girl. Just let him have a little bit of R&R with her.
Now, with them carpets, like a pair of balls, do you give him a break, or you just in one and in the other?
Normally I just put him in with her and that's it. But since he's going to 2 girls this time, he's in with the one for about a week roughly. I pull him out, put him into the next one, let him in there for about a week or until they start letting each other alone enough to where I can pull him again. And then I'll put him up in his enclosure and feed him once. If he eats, which carpets don't really refuse at all. But, let him have a bite to eat, give him a week just to kind of chill out, and then I start the whole cycle over again.
Yeah, when I used to breed the wombs, that's the stuff I did with them compared to the balls. The balls is easy. You just put it in, lock, then I see a lock. As soon as he lets go, I'll give him a week or 2 off.
Yeah.
Yeah, it depends how many girls he's going to, but usually a week or 2 off, and then I'll just do it again. I just make sure to try to get at least 1 lock on each girl per month.
Yeah.
So, and then whatever, and then I'll ultrasound again. Sometimes I get maybe 3, 4, 5, 6 girls out of a male, depending on size. But little guys, like I said, 2 girls, it's the easiest. Put them away. Yep. Especially if they're eating and stuff.
And the nice thing is with the ultrasound too, you can stretch the males out a little bit more just because you can see, okay, I want to get a lock at 20, 25, and 30. And then, whatever magical number you decide to come up with.
Oh yeah, the ultrasound's a cheater switch, man. It's just a cheater switch.
Oh, it is. It's a game changer though, because
Yep.
like the Batman. Let me see. Who do I have the Batman going to this year? The Batman's gone to the Pastel Exantic girl, which she's due to lay in like 2 weeks. I had put him to a Calibi Het clown. See if I can't make some like calico clowns and other Batman combo stuff. And he also is just with the Enchi clown and locked up with her. And I think other than that, he's got one more girlfriend, but she's not quite. She's borderline. I'm giving her a couple more months, just watching her with the ultrasound, waiting for those follicles to hit that like at least 10 to 12 mil mark, and then I'll throw him in with that one. But that one is an Orange Dream Fire clown. So this year we should have some nice clown combos, hopefully.
Yeah, I've been so laid back with pairing this year. This is the latest I'll actually really start pairing. I don't know why. It's just I'm lazy with the ultrasounding this year too. I don't know if it's because of like how many we did last year and it did get a little overwhelming, so I'm kind of just still reeling. But this year I'm really trying to really think the pairings through, because you need stuff that people can afford and is really good projects, because not everybody can just go out and buy a $500,000 animal. And I don't want to make just run-of-the-mill stuff that everybody got. So I'm like really in a rock and a hard place right now. And I think a lot of it are.
Well, that's the thing, like, that I've noticed with the shows is that there is no rhyme or reason as to what the hell people are going for. Like,
not at all. Not at all.
Today, for instance, we'll get the shout outs here in a minute, everybody. But like today, I've been taking around those 2 spiders, 66% het clowns to, I don't know, they've been to 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 shows. Okay. They were the second and third snake to freaking go today. It's like, there's no rhyme or reason.
It's unreal. You'll never rhyme or reason. Like every show, like you can literally, we'll do a hamburger, right? And I'll go in there and I'm like, damn it, man, we made a lot of spiders this year. Like, well, maybe not this year, but like just say like 2 years ago. And I'm like, nobody's gonna buy these things. They're trashing them online. Blah blah blah. Whatever the case may be. Man, it'll be the only damn thing I sell all day, and it'll be all of them. I'll be like, my God, about to make 18 more spiders, man. Clowns are sitting there, hydras sitting there, your black pastel, whatever, freaking ghosts are sitting there, and like nobody wants none of that shit, but they want your queen bees head for freaking pied, which makes white snakes. Like it's like what? Yeah.
Yep. It baffled me today, folks. It baffled me. Some of the stuff I predicted that it would move at that show, like that OD pied. I thought that would move, and I was getting a little skeptic there at first, but he did move off. What's that?
I've been sitting on pied hard this year. Like this year is the first year I can remember the pieds are the ones sitting for me. Like, and they're not even price bad or anything. That's just, I think people are so whatever seeing them over the last couple of years. A lot of the people local, at least, they're looking for stuff that's new.
Yeah.
Yep. Like today was weird. I had a guy come up to me and goes, "You have any Mojave clowns?" I looked at him like, crooked. Mojave clown. Like I made like literally a ton of Mojave clown stuff last year, and it was like a lot of cool stuff. But I had a real struggle like moving that stuff over the duration of time for any kind of value. Like when it ended up going pretty cheap. And this dude's like on a hunt for one, and it just like, and I sit there and just scratch my head like, wow. Like in 2024, you're looking for a Mojave clown male.
Like that, yeah. Of all things, like. Normally it's the other way around. You at least want the clown like a clown combo female.
Yeah, me and neighbor at the end of the show, guy comes up. He's like, "Oh man, I'm searching for a clown male."
Oh yeah.
I got mahogany clown here, black pastel, yellow belly. Man, I got like 7 different combo clown males, and Nate's got like another 10.
Yep.
Dude just looks at both of them. And he's like, "Thank you very much." Hold up, hold up. I got clowns literally from $40 to $1,000, and what the hell, Gene, did you want? I looked at him like, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe one spider.
I said the same. The guy came over to me, and I asked him if I couldn't help him, and he had said that he was looking for clown males or het clown males.
Mm-hmm.
I told him, say, well, the only thing I've got that's got clown in it now, after everything had moved, excuse me, was that bumblebee that's het exantic, 50% het clown. It's like, that's the only thing I got that's het clown right now. I was like, het DG, say, I got you. I was like, I got het DG out the wazoo right now with leopard stuff, pastel leopard stuff, and a cinnamon female. That's all het DG, which none of that moved today, surprisingly.
Yeah.
That was the one thing that kind of like left my head scratching, just like the spiders what, but the leopard stayed. Anyway.
I think what you're getting is an influx of new people through the door again, which is awesome through the shows.
Yeah.
They just don't know. They just don't understand. Like when you got a snake on the table that is unique. Like I got these snakes, like long story short, are like butter, cinnamon, fire, yellow belly, and leopard. And they have these ringers all over them because they're het pied and they're freaking ghost. And they're looking at me like, will you have these in 2 months? I'm like, I hope not. Like, she's like, when can you make me more? I was like, first of all, I don't even think this snake's ever been made. Like, legitimately, probably, I don't know who's crazy enough to put all that stuff into one snake by accident. Like, except us. I'm like, so I'm looking, I'm like, the odds of them hitting were like 1 in probably 105. You know what I'm saying? Like, off the charts that everything hit in these things. And I ended up with 2 of them. And she's like, can you make me another one? And I just don't think they understand. It's just they don't grow in trees, some of these morphs. Like, you'll never see it again. Sometimes if you don't buy it, and like they don't get, like, you can't just come to us next year and I'll have 3 more. Like something like a black pastel clown. That's a run-of-the-mill snake fish. We do a lot of black pastel clown stuff. There's probably a good chance I'll black pastel clown again. But something with like 5, 6, 7 genes with the heads attached and the ghosts and ringers that aren't supposed to be there, because you're not going to make that again. Well, I had a lot of that going on today. It was like they just don't, they don't understand, but they'll learn.
I was almost, it goes back to like at Repticon, I had the one guy come up to me and goes, I want something that's unique.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
I looked at him dead in the face. I was like, I've got exactly what you need, sir. And he looked at me like shocked, like, okay, yeah, right. And I showed him that spider that had all those paradoxings on. I was like, that is as unique as you're going to get. I was like, because you will never be able to recreate that animal ever, just because of the paradox. And he walked off.
They do. They do. I mean, they don't know any better. They think they can come back to you next month or 2 years from now, and you'll be making the same kind of stuff. And it's like, nah. Yeah. Sometimes one is a lightning strike. There's, how much shit I've tried for to shoot again because it did sell well or something that I never even thought about it. It never even came close to hitting. It hit everything around it. What would I shoot for?
Yeah. Well, and then Nathan today, after that paradox sold, like as maybe, I don't know, 45 minutes later, Nathan was talking to somebody, goes, hey, Jeremy, do you have that paradox still? I looked at him and was like, dude, it just left like a little bit ago. It just shook his head. It's like, I guess someone was looking for something in that department and it had moved beforehand. And so it's just like,
we got to play mind games sometimes with the crowd too. Like, I had that crazy little spinner orange dream yellow belly, and she has the paradox, the real black head, and whatever. I'll never make a snake like that. Nobody will probably ever see a snake like that again. It was a total just, whatever, paradox, misfit. Well, I had it for $200 today because that's spider in it, right? And I'm like, okay, I'll just whatever. Somebody will get a really cool het DJ. Well, I raise the price. Do you know I got asked about that snake almost every single person that stopped by the table and wanted to know what the price was? And I just really started saying stupid numbers like $600. I almost had somebody buy it for freaking $700. And I'm sitting there like, people's whatever. Like, I just raised that price. It's $200, guys. It was here all day at $200. But now all of a sudden, because the prices are raised and she's unique, everybody wants it.
Yeah. So
it's funny how the mind works in certain people and to play the games with it.
See, that's actually kind of funny. Let's go through say hi to some people, dude. We got a Holly from Texoma Exotics. What's up, girl? Thanks for tuning in tonight, everybody. Go check out Holly and her channel, please. she is basically the whole reason why this show looks remotely as badass as it does now, because she's done the backgrounds. She did the intro. If you guys need logos, intros, background stuff done, hit Holly up, guys. Thank you, Holly, very much for all your love and support. And also, Holly did a really nice auction for like a benefit auction for Stan, and it turned out very, very well. So thank you everybody that did join us for that. Had a blast. I clicked something. All right, we're good. That's how you know it's live, folks. I do stupid crap and like running the mouse over stuff, and it's just like, yeah. Anyway, Sammy, what's up, dude? Thanks for tuning in. Good to see you. M&B Reptiles, New Jersey, what's up? Thanks for tuning in. Tara, what's up, girl? Thanks for tuning in. The Yoo-Hoo magic, Tara. I had to go out and buy new Yoo-Hoo because the cans were all gone, but the Yoo-Hoo magic was strong today. I will tell you that much, folks. Yoo-Hoo magic was strong. It was so strong, actually, that Kara, my wife, in case those of you that don't know that may be new to the channel, my wife texted me today. She was making fun of me. She goes, so how many snakes did you sell with your quote unquote magical Yoo-Hoo that doesn't do a damn thing? Her exact words. And I responded back, laughing my ass off. I actually sold 3 right after I drank a Yoo-Hoo. And she was like, just set me damn. Like, the magic of Yoo-Hoo was strong today.
Yoo-Hoo did work. We ended up selling 10.
See, and you said that Yoo-Hoo I made you. All right, everybody, if you ever have wanted to see John in such a dilemma where you would have swore it was like you were playing like Russian roulette with this man. Like he did not know. I had a Yoo-Hoo in each hand because last time I gave him a Yoo-Hoo,
yep,
I just handed it to him, and the man sold snakes like crazy, and I was left in the dust.
Yep,
I made him pick his Yoo-Hoo this time.
Yeah, that wasn't good.
And he was asking everybody left or right because he could not figure out which one he wanted. It was priceless.
I didn't want the non-magic Yoo-Hoo. That's bad juju, man.
Sorrentino got the non-magic juju. He was bad.
Oh, he had a Yoo-Hoo?
I gave him a Yoo-Hoo, and at the end of the show, he goes, yeah, the damn Yoo-Hoo didn't work.
Oh, yeah, he got the bad Yoo-Hoo this time. There's always a bad Yoo-Hoo.
Yep, he got the bad Yoo-Hoo. And poor Danny didn't even come around to join us in a Yoo-Hoo. He was like,
no.
Danny like red-headed stepchild us today or something. Like
I seen Danny. He stopped by.
He stopped by and he talked a little bit, but felt weird him not being like close to us all. He was like all the way at the other end of the freaking thing.
He came over to get some of that jerky.
Oh, that's right. I didn't get honestly, I didn't get to have any jerky. Christine kept trying to get me to have some.
What?
I felt bad though I didn't want to take any out of someone's cup because of there wasn't a whole lot in the cups. So I felt bad taking jerky, especially out of Sorrentino's cup.
Freaking Chris! Wait till I talk to you.
That's a story for a whole nother night, everybody.
Wait till I talk to you about your jerky, buddy. He's gonna laugh his ass off. He's gonna be like,
he's gonna be so pissed too.
It was such an innocent mistake.
You're just very loved, Chris. Just let that be known.
Yeah,
Rob,
them cups weren't light. Them cups weren't light, Chris. I might have ate a couple pieces out of your thing before you got it by mistake. You probably $5. I didn't realize until I got home, though. We talked about it. I was like,
Then the light bulb came on. Oh man, Rob, what's up, dude? It was great to see you at the show today, dude. Hope you enjoyed it.
No, it wasn't both cups. It wasn't both cups. It was just one cup. It was the first cup.
Yeah. Phil, what's up, dude? Dude, did you see some of the snakes Phil had?
Phil always brings the fire, man. He's got some good stuff.
But did you go over and look at his not for sale, his like The thing is, like, 2 not for sale bins.
Yeah, he's a tease.
I was gonna say, dude, all right. That one, it was a leopard, lavender albino.
Grails. Them freaking cool ass grails he makes.
Yeah.
It's clown, it's like grail. The lavender albino clown. Yeah, nuttiness, leopard, whatever he had in them things.
Yeah, like freaking nuts. Dude, to me, all right, now judge me gently, everybody. But that one leopard combo that he had, legit, where the whites would be and what I guess would turn lavender for it to be a candy or lavender albino, I should say. It looks sky blue to me. Like it literally had a blue tinge to it.
I'm not gonna bullshit you. You might be colorblind and like everybody breaks your balls. They do have a tint to them. Like he was showing me and Nate them, and we're looking at him going, "Holy shit!" Because it's the lav. The lav's coming in on it, so it has that really crazy like super lavendery bluey look to them.
Yeah,
they were cool.
Freaking nuts, dude.
Then it was
I saw that
because of the leopard gene in it. It had pixelated head, and you could see every scale.
Yeah,
and it was white as snow in that parts, and then like it has the blue. They were freaking cool,
dude. It was a badass snake, guys. Phil, you need to post. I don't know if you did already, dude, but you need to post that sucker on Instagram and show that thing to the world, dude, because that sucker is freaking nuts.
Yep.
So everybody go check out Phil Air Finger Snakes.
I love going over and seeing Phil, but I hate when he pulls out his bin. Like I love seeing it, but I'm going because he goes like this. Hold on, and he goes like this, and I'm sitting like, this is all shit not for sale. This is all shit you just can't have. Look, but can't touch. No. But now it's cool.
He came over to me. He goes, "Hey, before you leave the show today," he goes, "You stop over and see me. I got some things I need to show." He's just like, "Son of a bitch." So
tell you what,
and he showed me, and I was flat out honest with him. It was like, just say albino stuff doesn't really drop my jaw. That shit dropped my jaw. Like that's not albino. That's a totally different freaking level.
He works a lot of other cool combos, and the guys, like I said, I see there's like 40 people watching. Anybody that doesn't know Phil and is into spotted pythons, he's got some badass spotted pythons. So go over and hit him up for him. Yep. We just got a trio of them. We used to breed spotters way back, I don't know, 2013, 14. We just got back into them. That's how, like, just they were so freaking cool looking. Christina had to have them. So anybody looking for spotted pythons, you got them too.
I say that's another thing where I know at some point I'm going to be coming home with one.
They're so neat, man. They just got little personalities on them. They don't get big. They got cool little personalities, cool little faces. They're just a different kind of snake. You're used to.
They have a very unique face and head to them. Like they don't like. I don't know. It's hard to describe them. Like I don't know. Australian species are just badass. That's all there is to it.
I think a spotted kind of reminds me of like what a dinosaur snake would look like. Kind of like that. Something along them lines. They just have a real unique, like overemphasized python head. It's like really neat looking. I'm so used to looking at these guys with their fat little dumb heads, you know what I mean? Like these ball pythons, they all look like, looks like a puppy dog. No, that thing looks like a snake.
Yeah.
So, but yeah.
All right. Now we got this guy here, Scott, which left us all down by not showing up at today's show.
Yeah, Scotty's as a furnace, whatever, his fan went out on him. So he was literally dealing with that since like 2 a.m. last night. Hit me up, and the shit went out, and his house had fumes in it, like the smell. So he was pretty scared on that. He was manning the fort all night, making sure the family was all right, and trying to get that shit out of his house, like because of the back.
And meanwhile, it's freaking 10 degrees outside.
Yeah. So he finally got it figured out about 4 or 5 tonight. Basically, got a new one installed, and he lucked out and found one. Because he got this old furnace, and I don't know if anybody knows anything about the furnace, but it needs a vent to blow out. Well, it stopped, so it was backing up. So that's why he didn't show up today. So he had a real scary time all night.
Oh, good grief, dude. Well, all right, Scott, you get a pass. You get a pass then, sir. You get a pass.
Right.
And we got this guy here, Mr. Beef Jerky himself. What up, Chris? Good seeing you, bro.
What up, man?
Getting the Ven beside you today, as always.
Yep.
I do have to say though,
Chris was not feeling it today, boy. He got the bad yoo-hoo.
You know what?
You gave him the bad yoo-hoo, Jeremy. Yeah, I'm telling you.
I did. Dude, I tried to be generous and sharing, man. I did my best.
He was
That's
not a
all I
happy
can do
camper.
is my best.
He got shorted on beef jerky. Freaking people weren't talking about a snake. Like he was mad. Like, he needs better yoo-hoo next.
You know what? I think it's his stuffed snake display. I think he needs to up his stuffed snakes. He needs towers and to fill the towers with the stuffed snakes.
I think he did all right on that today, though.
Did he?
I think so.
I know he had little dinosaurs this time too.
I know.
I also saw his little munchkin running off with his product.
he was the only reason he at least had half a smile on his face. So, the wifey and the kids showed up to support him, so he wasn't too bad.
Well, I know the little one there that likes to make her appearances on lives and steal all of his thunder. She was being mighty cute today and being ornery. She's actually tormenting me today. I'm just there kind of like, whoa, it's like, hold on here. It's like, you normally torment Danny. You've never tormented me yet. But she was having a good old time, dude. She was funny. Maybe I was talking to her about Barbies on how her and Hadley have to get together and play Barbie, and that was it, dude. She was sold on that one.
Yeah, he's talking about cans of yoo-hoo, man. I don't think it has anything to do with the cans or sip boxes. It's the power of the yoo-hoo. One of or two or three are good.
I will say this though. I think the boxes might have a slight advantage over the cans.
It might.
Maybe.
It might.
We need to perform more testing.
Yeah. Well, then we'll try it at Bloomsburg.
Yep.
We'll do the power of three.
Cans. I've still got half a pack of boxes. So you get some cans.
We'll draw them like straws. How about that? You put them out. We'll draw them like straws. We'll see who has the shit show.
That'll work. That'll work.
So
Eric's More Factory. What's up, dude? Thanks for tuning in. Let's go through here, say hi to some more people. We got Sean from Pine Joy, dude. Thanks for coming out and hanging out with us at the show.
Sean picked up a bunch of snakes off me today. I'm sure he's putting a bunch of stuff away.
I see Sean was a very happy person today. Eric B. No Rakim, what's up? Thanks for tuning in. Let's see who else we got. We got Cat. We've got Kent from Craft Brew Morphology.
Is he gonna be at Bloomsburg? Is that what the Bloomsburg holler's about?
I'm guessing. I don't know if he's gonna vend it. Maybe he'll come out and grace us though with his presence. He says he'll be there. Maybe he's vending it this time. I don't know. It'll be fun, Kent. It'll be fun. Gotta help you depending on where you're at, because if you're with us, be ready. We all kind of run up and down that whole side, giving each other a little bit of a hard time all day.
Yeah. Sounds like a Miller day.
James, what's up? Be More Exotics. Thanks for tuning in tonight. See who else we got. Let's see. Jay Slithers Morse, what's up? Thanks for tuning in. Victory Lane Exotics Bill, what's going on? Thanks for tuning in. Irresistible Pythons. Nikki, what's going on? Thanks for tuning in. Greg, what's up, brother? Good to see you. Thanks for tuning in. Also another channel member. Oh, crap. The Bang Daddy himself. What up, Nathan?
No,
tuning in, bro. You would think you've seen enough of us, but yet here you are.
Nearly enough of us. He misses us already.
Dude, I think he probably missed us the second we all packed up.
Yeah.
Like, he was probably on his way home, and he probably looked at Sharon and said, I miss my friends.
Yep, totally.
100%. Let's see here. Oh, look, there you are. There you are.
That's me laughing at the comment.
Brittany, what's up? Thanks for tuning in. TJ, good to see you, girl. Thanks for tuning in as well. Jamie Rising Phoenix, what's up? Thanks for tuning in.
Hello.
Let's see here. Matt, the Ball Python Project. Matt came out and graced us with his presence tonight or today.
Not too much today. He kind of I saw him, said hi to him, and then he skipped town on me.
Dude, Matt was talking to me for a while. I think he felt bad though, because he's there talking, and it seemed like everybody was coming in when he was there talking to me. So he's like, I'll let you go, dude. He goes, you're kind of getting a little bit busy. I'll catch you later. Like,
Maybe he got pre-Yoo-Hoo John. Pre-Yoo-Hoo John's not really good in the morning when it's 5 degrees to walk inside. So if I was pre-Yoo-Hoo John, I'm sorry, Matt. I'll catch up with you at the next one.
Make sure you either bring Yoo-Hoo or come after Yoo-Hoo.
Usually about the show opens about 9. I'm not okay till about 9:15. Like I'm pissed off from unpacking and all the bullshit that goes on pre people coming in the door.
But I still need to finish my coffee. After I've had my coffee, I'm a lot better of a person.
Bro, it was cold this morning. That was bad.
It was chilly.
It was cold.
Andrew, thank you very much, Andrew Heckler, for the $2 super chat. Greatly appreciate it. Thanks for tuning in tonight.
Morning John is an asshole.
Man, I got a ways to go till I even get caught up here. Actually, maybe not. DSC Reptiles, David, what's up? Thanks for tuning in. Let's see here. Phil says you got put in the far corner. Yeah, you got sat in the corner, Phil, worse than Baby did.
Phil was in a vortex, man. We went over in the morning, like before the doors right open. Me, Christine, and they went over there. We went over to Phil's corner. You ever hear about poltergeist and stuff being like in a corner being cold and shit? Phil was like 28 degrees freaking colder than the rest of the building. I'm not even joking. Like we all went over. We're just all looking at each other like shaking, talking to him. Like oh my god. Oh.
Dude, it was chilly in the morning. It was, but then after I got everything brought in, Sharon like looked at me because I took my sweatshirt off, and Sharon's all there like in her parka looking like it. I swear she needed just white stripes on her red parka. She would look like a candy cane.
Jesus Christ!
But anyway,
caterpillar.
Yeah. But she looked at me as I took my sweatshirt off. She goes, "What the hell's the matter with you?" I was like, "It's freaking hot as hell in here."
It warmed up.
She thought I was having a heart attack or a stroke or something. I also didn't help. I was holding my chest, but that's plowing injury, everybody. Needless to say, a skid loader running into a manhole sticking up about an inch and ending in a dead stop. I did not end up on the good end of that one. My chest got smashed into the lap bar, and it hurt like hell.
Maybe you need a body airbag.
What's that?
Maybe you need a body airbag.
Dude, I thought I was fluffy enough. I thought I had a built-in airbag.
Well, obviously not.
Tell you what, I think
you walked around like a cripple today, buddy.
Dude, it hurt, man. It hurt. And then being next to all of you is laughing my ass off all day. It hurt. Like,
oh, you're the one.
I took 2 different things of freaking pain meds today. I Tylenol from Lex in the morning. I took 3 Advil from Sharon partway through the day. You guys were killing me.
Oh, shit.
Kike, what's up, bro? Thanks for tuning in. Good to see you. Let's see here. Let me try to get caught up here a little bit. Ben Green, what's up? Thanks for tuning in. Jeff's Reptile Creations. Casey, what's going on? Or Golf's Reptile Creations. My apologies. JNS Exotics, James Perry, what's going on? Thanks for tuning in. Let me try to get caught up here a little bit. Nathan says we're crazy. You who sucks. Chocolate water doesn't help sales. Non-believer, dude.
Yeah, Nate doesn't need Yoo-Hoo. Nate, he's just a smooth criminal. He just freaking just kicks it all day. He doesn't eat shit. Drinks that peach freaking goddamn bug juice he got going on over there. So he just, I don't know. Nate's got his own little mojo going on over there.
But imagine how good he would do if he embraced the Yoo-Hoo. Although then maybe we wouldn't sell shit though too.
I think it would do the opposite. Maybe I think Nate might take all his mojo away.
That's true. It could have opposite effects. I guess I never thought of that.
He's looking at us like, you stupid idiots putting that poison in your body. Like he's just, and you think it's magical. Like he thinks we're on some next level shit.
Let's see here. Let's see what else we got going on here.
It was so cold I had pants on.
Catching up here. Catching up. Wow, I'm really far behind.
Phew, you better catch up.
Chris has said we're both cool blind. I think Chris needs to proofread or something there. Come on, Chris. If you're gonna bust on us, at least do it right.
Yeah.
Tammy, what's up? Thanks for tuning in. Good to see you in the chat tonight. Mercy Morphs, Joe, what's going on? Thanks for tuning in. Nana D, what's going on? Thanks for tuning in. We got Shane in the house. What's up, dude? Good to see you. Man, I thought I was catching up.
That's another cripple motherfucker right there. He's like you right now, Jeremy. He's all crippled up on his couch.
Well, I'm surprised he's not like. I'm surprised he didn't come out to the show today. I thought he would
crippled. He couldn't come to the show.
Like legit, he's messed up.
Yeah, he hurt his back. You don't even know how. He's sitting on the couch like with a remote control. He's all messed up.
Damn shit.
Yeah.
Sorry, bro. I thought John was busted on you, and like John does. Here he's telling the truth. Don, what's up, dude? Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, I'm surprised you didn't get enough of us today, too, bro.
Oh shit.
Let's see here. Nathan says, "Morning, John is an asshole."
Could be worse, right?
What's up? What's that?
I said it could be worse than being an asshole all the time.
Hey, it could be. You're right. Exotic A1 Pets, what's up? Let's see here. And I got caught up finally. All right. Let's go ahead and thank the sponsors of this week's episode real quick, guys. Just bear with me. Watch these sponsor ads because I greatly appreciate their support. And they are one of the reasons that this channel has done as well as it has. So let's go ahead and run this shit.
Are you ready for a force to be reckoned with? Check out Triforce Morse. They've been in the game for 10 years. They're working in the Citron Clown Pied Project along with Ghost Clowns, Ghost Pieds, the Matter Project, and Lace. That's right, folks. Lace. Everybody loves Lace. And to top it off, they're also working with Crested Geckos as well. So make sure you check out Triforce Morse. They are a force to be reckoned with.
I love how that gray matter posed up just like how your logo is. That was like perfect.
They're famous for that. And they're not nice little snakes.
I also think I mentioned it last live, folks, but there will be a new pickup video coming out. And the one snake that came back with me from Baltimore Repticon is in that ad.
Yeah.
And, dude, he's smashing food and he's just hungry.
Taking ass and taking names, man.
Dude, I'm anxious to get him up to size, bro. All right, let's run the next one.
Are you ready to take it to the next level? Then check out DTMG Pythons. Danny is best known for his awesome clown ball python projects. This year's focus is Confusion, Hurricane, and Disco Inferno clowns. He also specializes in high-end crested gecko morphs such as Exantic, Lily White, and Exantic Lily Whites, along with the Deadpool line of gargoyle geckos. Check out his morph market and Instagram, DTMG Pythons. Just buy it. Lucas Landon Royals produces some truly high-caliber snakes. Kai has been breeding ball pythons for 6 seasons and counting. He's working toward multi-recessive combos such as DG Clown, Hypo Clown Pied, Sunset Candy Pied, and DG Exantic Pied. He's working with several other species of snakes, but next year he's going to start breeding Boa Imperators, and he also has a small group of super dwarf retics. So be on the lookout for some super dwarf cow retics. Become a royal at Lucas Landon Royals.
If you want to use the best reptile record keeping and tracking software on the market today, scan the QR code or click our partnership link in the description down below for a free 30-day trial of Husbandry Pro. I promise you, you will not regret it. Make sure you check out Nathan at Infinite Possible Pythons. He is your guy to go to if you want to get into the Bang project. On top of it, he's working a bunch of awesome ball python projects. Kahua geckos, Leachianus geckos, crested geckos, some scaleless corn snakes, and he is your one-stop shop for all your branding needs. So check him out. Make sure you check out Chris at S Reptilia. If you're looking for a ball python, boa, colubrid, blood python, he is the guy to go to. He's also a rat breeder on the eastern side of PA, and he is Pennsylvania's distributor of Cocoa to Go and the Chipper, which is by far the best cocoa substrate on the market today. So make sure you go ahead and check him out.
All right, guys, that's it for the sponsors. Thank you very much, everybody. I greatly appreciate it. Actually, you know what? I'm going to throw, just as a teaser here, just for everybody, I'm going to throw one more. This is very important for us all. Wrong. That was not the right one.
Let's count down.
Yeah, why did... Let's try this again once. Hold on.
Gettysburg Reptile Expo LLC is located at the All-Star Event Complex in Gettysburg, Pennsylvania. It's a 45,000 square foot venue with 125 plus vendors and top quality breeders, along with 270 plus tables. If you're looking for a python, boa, colubrid, gecko, lizard, or amphibian, you've come to the right place. Doesn't matter if you're a breeder looking for that missing piece to your project or a pet owner looking for your next scaly friend, Gettysburg Reptile Expo LLC has you covered. Need an incubator or rack system? They have you covered with sea serpents set up there to meet all your needs.
The next show dates are November 11th of 2023, March 23rd, and July 20th of 2024.
Show times are from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Make sure to check them out on their website, Instagram, and Facebook. Mark your calendars because this is one show you don't want to miss. So I'll see you at Gettysburg Reptile Expo LLC.
All right. Now that's it, everybody. Everybody needs to get geared up for the Gettysburg Reptile Expo LLC. And look, Kai, what's up, dude? We missed you today. And you also just missed your ad. Maybe you called it in time. I don't know.
Kai was up late, man.
What's that?
Kai was up late doing auctions last night.
I
caught it late. I caught it late.
He's back too. So
yeah, I caught it late, man. Freaking, I would have put a couple bids on some of that smoke show you let go last night.
See, I didn't even realize he had an auction going on. Or
he let some fire go, man. He put up some stuff.
Hopefully he didn't get rid of it all because Kai's got an auction coming up on this channel.
Yeah.
February, what is it? The 4th, I believe. Let me pull up the calendar here because I suck with remembering dates and stuff. Also, doesn't help me that, I had to question the dates from the previous show here. Yes, February 4th, everybody. We will be having another live sponsor auction with Kai of Lucas Landon Royals.
I caught it real late. He was getting off when I saw got on. Scotty texted me. He was like, "Yo, Kai's on freaking holdback, freaking throwing out some crazy shit." I was like, "Oh damn!" I was packing snakes.
Kai's got some beautiful stuff, man. Absolutely beautiful.
Yeah.
Scott says half this show is a commercial. Scott, that's because I have such awesome sponsors, dude.
Yep.
And Chris, this guy here, he's just, I tell you,
Don't
I think
these guys realize this is like a drink break? Go get yourself a cup of water, a beer, you know what I mean? Jeez. Give me man. They don't realize how freaking famous you are, man. I'm telling you.
Dude, all right. Speaking of which, all right, so apparently at the show, I got John here hyping up the crowd. And it made me have an epiphany, everybody. I'm thinking I'm going to start taking shows to a whole new level now, okay? I'm now, after today, going to start getting 2 tables, all right? We're going to have the snake table at one end, and at the other end, I'm going to set up a place to do live interviews, sign autographs, and maybe even sign some babies, or do something. Like, we're going to start charging autographs, taking selfies.
Yeah, man. It could work. I'm going to be the PR guy.
John has given me this huge boost of self-confidence that I think I need to start embracing a little bit here. And I'll do all this. John can be as like my brother and I always, when we go to Comic-Cons, we always say like these stars or these actors have quote unquote handlers.
They didn't realize
John's going to become my handler now. So he's going to tell me where I need to be for my autograph signings and my Q&As and,
you better get my better
signing to who.
We're going to be outside that show in the cold. You better get my better hands. You want some shit lined up. You're talking to the wrong guy. I can yell, I can scream, but don't put me in charge of no handle on anything. You're in trouble. You won't even make it. We'll be outside with a table, like we look like clerks outside the damn reptile show. But like, who's this guy? But like, don't you know? It's Jeremy Warfel, YouTube star extraordinaire. Freaking signing autographs with an empty pen. We'll have it all going on.
Oh God, Nathan says my career is over.
It's over. Yep. Yeah.
Tara, you bring the skateboard, I will autograph it, dear. Tara's gonna start this whole thing. We're opening up a whole new market, dude. It's it's over. I'm gonna say the hell what this is gonna be the end of me breeding snakes. I'm just gonna start signing shit.
What's the porn star guy's name? That's who you're gonna be. You're gonna be the main porn star. I'm gonna be Chumley.
Oh, I thought you were gonna make me Chumley.
No, I'll be Chumley. You can be Harrison, whatever his name is, Rick Harrison. That's what.
Okay. I think I knew it. God, it's been so long since I've seen that.
Nate will play the grumpy old man.
Yeah, Nate'll play. sitting behind, going, "You freaking idiots!
Freaking idiots! What are you guys doing? You morons! We throwing shit at it."
Oh God! Tara's gonna bring her husband's skateboard. All right, this is gonna be funny as hell. We're gonna video this and shit.
Actually, you know what? That's it. I'm gonna be the son. Freaking Chris Sorrentino is gonna be fucking Chumley. Fuck that.
God, this freaking hurts. Oh, the chest.
Oh shit.
Oh God, and there's Chris.
See there. And well, you don't get more Chumley than that. Like, come the fuck on. Oh man.
Oh God, let's see here. Well, what else we got going on?
Like, what the fuck? What kind of yoo-hoo do these guys drink today?
Eric says Jeremy's going to be kissing hands and shaking babies. Mike says signing the titties. Hey, I guess it all pays the same. I guess it doesn't matter what you're signing. Just let's not get too carried away here.
I had that one lady believing you were a superstar today. It was so freaking funny. And you walked away. She's like, "Is he on YouTube?" Or I'm like, "Yeah, he's on the YouTube." She's like, "Oh my God, does he have a big following?" I'm like, yeah. I was like, she's like, "Reptiles? Does he do reptile videos?" I'm like, yeah, you should check him out. I had her going, dude. And they had a little corner of like 6 people sitting there, like they're all in their phones and shit. I don't know. You might have a couple subscribers.
All right, let's look at this. Let's check this out. God, I'm getting a side stitch from freaking laughing.
Oh
my God, you're killing me. All right, let's see here. Let's see, because in all honesty, I do not even know what I'm at subscriber wise currently.
Shit cracks me up.
All right, I just refreshed it. I only went up 2 subscribers, so apparently apparently I'm not as good. I'm not as much of a star as what you were playing me out to be.
That was 2. Like I said, it was only a people, like 6 people there. I mean, shit. 2 out of 6 ain't bad.
And it insists if only Jeremy knew what people.
I said, he's off to the bathroom. I'm over here. He left me in charge of his booth. I was like, this man's in trouble.
In all honesty, I expected to come back and displays all gone. Like, I expected nothing to be there anymore.
Trust me, don't think it didn't go past my freaking mind. If I didn't have to look for thermostats, man, you were gonna play some games with you. Chris Sorrentino, freaking Repticon. Dude falls asleep. I freaking steal his freaking display for 2.5 hours. Didn't even know it was gone.
Dude, I gotta give Chris props. He did not sleep at all today.
He didn't. I mean, I don't know. Maybe he painted his eyelids. He did sit in that chair. I don't know if it's he might have faked us out.
Eric says, Jeremy, remember you said that. Eric, remember I said within reason. There are limits, man, because I know certain people will try to pull certain things. And one of them has already mentioned about signing his tit. So
Jesus Christ. Jeremy, you start signing titties at the show. Oh my God. I already told you kind of taking this show like Howard Stern route. You got yourself a Robin. You know what I mean? Like Holly's Robin. You got tits in the sinks. You got freaking guys like me coming on here just like drunk. Yeah, it's bad.
Are you saying you want to be my Beetlejuice? Wasn't that Howard's like one of his main side guests was Beetlejuice?
I am not half as cool as Beetlejuice, bro.
I always thought it was like it seemed like whenever I would tune into that, he had Beetlejuice on. It was just always funny.
Oh my God, man. That's vintage late 90s Howard Stern. Beetlejuice on there. His whack pack. He did.
Oh God.
Yes, he was hypnotized.
Chris said Chris, all right. Chris, you need to put the popcorn down.
Is that supposed to mean we stole all of his sales?
Yeah, Chris is like, I think maybe his wife needs to check him. Maybe he's having a stroke or something here, because that's the second or third message he sent that he's got all butchered.
Well, you do know that fool fell down the steps freaking yesterday, right?
Well, I know he screwed up his knee, but I didn't know what he did.
Maybe he hit his head. He just didn't tell us. He hit his head. He didn't even know it. and like I said, there is 36 people watching. I mean, I could tell everybody how you fell down the steps yesterday.
Oh God. Everybody, if this is your first time tuning into this live, tonight is just kind of a really ridiculous kickback, relaxed, laid back live. Normally we do have a guest, or we actually have some structure to the evening, but we're all tired. We're all delirious. We've had back-to-back weekend shows, and we just got done with a show today. But
oh shit.
Oh, Tara, thank you. Greatly appreciate it. Girl says, Tara says, check my IG, not joking about the board.
That's what's up. That'd be cool. What kind
Dude,
of board
Holly
is
just
it?
sent me a picture too. Apparently, she's got us up on the 82-inch big screen. We are in high def, my friend.
Oh no, you don't want that. You got tired eyes on a high def.
Let me see here. Let's. Oh, there. Oh wait. Oh, there. Okay, there we go. Oh wow, Tara, I'd almost be afraid to sign that. That's really wicked looking. It's actually really cool. I don't know if it'll.
Oh, it's one of them. I forget what kind of boards they're called. Longboard.
Yeah,
it's cool.
That's really cool. I'd be afraid to sign that, Tara. Like, I don't think I deserve that much of an honor. I mean, but hey, if you want it signed, I will sign it, Tara.
Don't worry, I got a lot of hacks to get that off when you want to sell it.
What?
So when he wants to go sell it, I got a lot of hacks to get that off. We'll be all right.
We can start selling autographed snakes.
Oh shit!
All right, you know what? We'll cut Sorrentino in on this too. He's got the stuffed snakes. He can sell the stuffed snakes, and he can say, and if you, for an extra $2 or whatever, donate it to this gentleman, he'll sign your snake for you. You know,
nah.
Sorrentino wins, and that way, you know, he can't say we gave him the crappy mojo or the crappy yoo-hoo with the bad mojo.
This freaking guy saying he got something for you to sign in the bathroom. Holy shit.
Chris, I will have to say, Chris, that porcelain was cold today, man. Chris was not there to keep me safe. He was not my porcelain savior today. He left me high and dry.
Bathroom was far, bro. The bathroom was far today.
It was far. I held it all day, and finally, it's just I can't do this no more. I'm gonna float.
I'm looking at it going, I got to get away from the step. I got to go to the bathroom. The next thing you know, man, it was a walk of shame. It was like,
dude, all right. I had this one customer. She had said she had come by like 3 times. Was obsessed with the one snake, and she had said, she goes, all right, I'm gonna do another walk around, and if it's still here when I get back, I'm gonna get it. Okay. That's basically what I was holding out on, because I was afraid if I left, that'd be the time she came, and she'd be like, well, you know, he's not here, and she'd walk off and just say the hell with it. So I literally waited until she came back for that freaking snake, and thank God she came back when she did, because I was about at my limit.
Let me ask you what you thought of the show today, people-wise.
People-wise, dude, I thought it was really good flow. Like,
I did.
It came in waves.
I honest to God did too. I talked to Nate right before I got on with you, and I said, this was one of the first shows in a long time. It's not that we like talked to a ton of people or even sold a ton of snakes or anything, but it felt like the most normal it's been in a long time. And like the
Yep.
people that came through, the new people variety came through. So many people looking for new snakes. I had literally probably talked to 15, 20 people today that never even owned a snake. I haven't seen that really. I haven't seen that too much lately. We did a Repticon last week, as you well know. We did Repticon. That was a whole different animal. Like Repticon was off. Like I don't know how you felt about it, but I just felt like the people, like not many people showed up. It was just kind of off. It was.
See, I thought that was my first Repticon, but I thought that I was pleased, especially for the Sunday attendance.
Okay.
I was pleasantly pleased with that one.
Okay. The Repticon back in the day used to be packed, like packed. Okay. So what we had, it was an overflow of they were doing a dinosaur petting thing next door and like a dinosaur exhibit. Yeah. So we were getting all that influx of traffic of people like not really owning reptiles, just bringing kids over to see a zoo. So that's how that show went. But this felt more like a back in the day show where like people were coming out, they heard about expos and they wanted to like see what it was about, and they had stuff on the exhibit like them big lizards and monitors. I haven't seen that kind of shit at a show in a while. Like that was pretty cool. You see them in the back corner, them big black monitors and whatever.
Oh, dude, I did not make it to that. I could see them from the distance.
Oh, they were.
But
cool.
I did not get a chance to get up and actually look at them.
Yeah.
What up, Fries Critters? Thanks for tuning in from Australia. Now speak.
Yeah, our little nephew showed up and he got to hold a gator today. He got to see them big letter. He never seen no stuff like that before.
So, I thought I saw a little guy that I've never seen before at the show. Yeah. So that's your little nephew.
That's a little nephew. Yeah, it's a little Kyler, and he was having a ball today.
Well, that's good.
So, a lot of kids today, like how they having fun, and they were getting face painted. A couple of kids, they were having fun today.
Yeah. Well, like you said, there were a few people. I think the one woman bought a snake as a gift for her husband, which a surprise gift. So I told her she needs to get in contact with Kara. Her and Kara need to do some talkings.
Okay.
Because I would like to have a surprise snake for a birthday present from my wife, but Kara, sweetie, if you are watching an hour into this, that my birthday is like in a week.
What kind of snake, Jeremy? What's the?
Well,
I'm sure it's gonna be black and white, but
that's good. So if it's black and white, it would be best. But as long as it's het black and white,
maybe blue.
Yeah, maybe blue. Yeah, the colorblind bastard won't know the difference anyway. Just tell him he's not seeing the color right. He'll never know.
I got to give a shout out to my buddy Nathan too. Maybe my hats freaking picked them up today.
Oh, let me blow you up there. Look at that.
Look at that. Look at that.
That looks nice on that gray and white background.
Does he revamped the colors? We were when we did them the first time, like our original logo, we got the wrong green. Nathan's straightening it out now. It's gonna put it to the green I want it from the get-go. Okay,
so in other words, that really, really badass green that I love of yours, you're changing it.
Well, no. The displays and everything are still that green. It's the dark green of the actual Triforce and some of the stuff. Like the banner's good. I want it a little brighter, but there's some shirts and stuff that are like real deep, like almost pukey green and stuff we did. It was like the wrong greens and stuff. So that's why we had that first couple batches of shirts and I just blew them out because they were so ugly. Like I just hated them. But he's gonna make it now the more neon looking green, kind of like your bubbles and stuff like that.
Okay. Scott, that's not nice, dude. See, now you're making me like not miss you from the show today, dude. Like, why would you go and say mean things like that? Like, what the hell?
And this is funny about Scott, right? Like, I used to think Scott could see, and then like this is my boy, this is my ride or die homie, right? Like, I'm sitting there, he fooled the shit out of me. Freaking, I'm talking to Scott. He's like, John, I don't know what all the hype about lace is. I went, whoa. I was like, you would attack Jeremy on his TSK. I was like, now you're going to attack me on my lace. Are you actually a real friend? He actually hurt my heart.
Well, didn't he say then something? Then he's made a comment, if I recall, about like, wasn't it like the Pompeii or something like that? He made a comment about
God.
something after the lace, and I think you came to the conclusion that he's just basically legally blind at this point.
Yeah, we totally deemed him legally. He's blinder than you, man. He comes and we have a little group chat with all the homies in it. So Scott sits there out of nowhere, like nobody's even talking shit. Nobody's even being. He's like, "Do you know Pompeii looks like a pastel clown?" I said, "Oh shit, that's it."
That's what it was.
I said, "You was colorblind." I was, "You were more colorblind than Jeremy." I'm taking the title and putting colorblind rainbow boa breeder next to you because he's so blind he doesn't even know these are ball pythons. These are rainbow boas. Like he has no idea.
See, Scott, aren't you glad you just chimed in now?
Talk that wrong shit while I'm on here, buddy, with your freaking Pompeii pastel clown. Freaking, you can't see lacing what the hype's about shit. You're canceled.
and look, and now Phil's wound up. Look what you did, Scott.
Yeah, right? Wrong dude, right? He did. Yo, Phil, he dissed the shit out of lace. I'm like, excuse me?
Dude, I gotta say, man, the two lace girls from you that I've got here, or the lace girl and the boy, my goodness, dude. Oh,
Yep.
my goodness.
I'm not really like a huge like Justin fanboy like stuff. I watch his videos like everybody does, just to make some shit. I don't know if you watched the freaking video he just dropped on that lace stuff, but holy
I
shit.
did not get a chance to
You didn't
watch
see
it.
that yet?
That is on my list.
Oh, freak, dude. Where it's going with the pied, and we already knew where it was going with the clown stuff, but anybody that didn't know, go out and get your lace, because I'm telling you right now, next to a couple other jeans out there, it's gonna be game changing in anything you do. It's just better. So,
and for your lace needs, guys, oh wait, I always forget. Go to this guy right there.
Not yet.
Right
next
there.
year, anybody that knew anything came and already got me. So,
John's all laced out.
I am laced. I made some serious lace this year, and I am laced out. People that knew. I know who does got a couple lace right now, and I will have a couple more available. Nathan's got a couple lace head pies, which you can't find. He's some pastel lace head pied.
Didn't he have a lace pied today?
Lace head pies.
Okay, all right.
None of us have the pied stuff. The only person I know that actually has pied stuff that's lace is Justin right now. I'm sure somebody's got it, but he's the only one to release pictures of this stuff so far.
Okay.
That I know of. Like, there's none on Morph Market, and there's a couple heads, and all the heads are like $1,500 plus, but lace pieds where it's gonna lie real nice there with some jeans on top and shit, guys. Like I said, if anybody didn't see that Justin video, go check that shit out. It's nuts.
So, next year is when I'm going to start injecting lace and acid into the Xanthic stuff. Like that lace, what was he? The leopard lace, pastel mahogany.
Yeah.
Boy, dude. He's gonna be putting in some work next year.
Definitely gonna want something back from that, like trade you out, do something, whatever, because he was it. Dude, I got girls that are like I kept two girls back, but they ain't gonna be ready for a couple of years. That boy is where it's at. I love the way he's turned out in age for you.
Dude, he is. Oh my god, dude! I open up that tub and he's got a great personality too. Like you open it up, he's always right there, and he wants to come out. He wants to be held. So I get him out. He's the one snake like I do hold probably just about every freaking day, just because he always wants to come out and be sociable. So all right, dude, it's like come on out, we'll chill.
Like I said, I sound like a lace loving fool, but I'm just saying. I'm looking at this market, everybody, right? And we see all these crazy cool combos. Well, all them crazy cool combos will be better with lace. It will never go backwards.
Yep.
It's no different than once everybody starts seeing bang and stuff like that, like some of these really crazy jeans. You can't make a snake worse with a jean like that, right? It's just you put it in anything, you're not gonna look at it like, I shouldn't have done that. That's how lace is for it. Like sometimes it won't show up like crazy, but if you stack it again and you hit another like a fire jean off it, or even orange, some of this stuff that's floating around, the next snake you'll be like, holy shit, thank God I did this. Because now you just got a high definition crazy snake. Imagine with like cypress on top, little mahogany splash, maybe a little blackhead. Let's do some acid. Acid lace, I don't know what it's going to do or not, but you know how jagged and crazy acid is.
I was going to say, you get that
calming gene, so I don't know what it's going to do. Which one's going to win the war? It's going to be this dark, clean, crisp snake, or is it going to be this noisy snake with like this crazy outline of color?
Dude, if I had to put my guess in on, I think it's going to be this crazy pattern snake that's just like very static. You got a very staticky look to it.
Yep.
But you're going to have some very crisp, defined lines, and the bright, like the lighter colors are going to be very intensified.
A lot of people
if I had to guess.
Yeah, a lot of people don't realize lace is not only just a color booster, it is a pattern disruptor to a point. It's like a bubbly kind of pattern, I should say, like a clean line pattern, but it will stretch out alien heads. You know how they come up, they're like they'll do like 4 in a row, and then it'll stop, and everything lifts. So when you put it in like stuff like blackhead, stuff that has that bubble pattern to come up like real nice and sharp, it takes it and raises it up to the mid level. Then you start in some combos, you start adding like yellow belly and just some other weird cinnamons. Another one, like it'll start doing this whole crazy popcorn effect on the bottom, and then brings up the white sides. So it changes the whole pattern of the snake. Not only color, the pattern's now getting disrupted. And now we're not talking about white lace. And as soon as you go white lace with all this crazy,
then you're on a whole new level with white laces. Then then you're talking. Then the only thing you can compare it with is DG at that point on that white lace level.
Like I said, I don't know how many of you guys tuned in. Another video guys to check out is Gavin from Balls to You did a video with Nathan from Infinite Possible Pythons talking about the bang update. Well, Nathan shows 2 lace bangs, man. You want to talk about the 2 freaking nicest snakes in the goddamn world. And I'm not just saying that shit because, like I said, Nathan's my boy and I love the bang. They are legitimately, I've seen this shit in person, guys. They freaking glow. And they're babies. Lace comes out like shit as babies, guys. That shit just blows up as it freaking ages. Lace just gets better. So I can't wait to see these things at like 600, 700, 800 grams. They're just going to be like, okay. We're going into a new realm of shit.
Nathan is in uncharted waters with that bang stuff.
Yeah.
And it's neat to watch him work that project because that's something I've always wondered is, all right, he's at the forefront of it. Like he is laying the foundation. Right. And it's neat to watch how he does trickle things out here and there. And he's, making sure that he doesn't tank the market with it and flood it. Like he's being so smart about it. And it's great to watch and learn from it.
Yeah,
and on top of it, you get to see the badass animals. I mean, that super bang clown on top of those bang laces, dude.
Right now, you're like, this is like a kickback after a show bullshit kind of show. But your guys, like I said, you're getting straight up beginning foundation. Lace been around for about 10 years, but lace is going to drop super hard within the next 2 years because now people actually are harnessing the power of it. And now you get guys that literally have these snakes to make something with it. So you guys are going to see combos coming out that you never, ever expected to see. Like Pied, for instance, right? Pied's been around forever. Lace been around forever. You guys go to check out Morph Market, dude, there's like 6 of them. Het Pieds. Look for a lace Pied on Morph Market. Guys, there's 0. It's none. It's not. Can you believe? And there are 2 genes that have been around for a decade. It's the genes everybody's like working towards the same shit. Spot nose, red strip, yellow belly comp. Like, you know what I mean? Everybody knows that gene. Everybody knows Pompeii. Yep. Everybody hears it, Batman, boom. So everybody goes, well, let's work towards this. Well, guys, over here is all this crazy shit, and everybody's working this, so forgetting about this, and this is where we're going to come back to now. Like I said, as simple as lace and pied. That is the 2 damn easiest genes that have been around for over a decade, and you telling me there's not one on Morph Market? What's that tell you, man? We're all working wrong shit. We got to freaking
everybody's going.
Yep. Start
taking that's the one thing I think a lot of people need to realize too is that it's great to have people like Justin and the Billies and stuff.
Sure,
they give us all direction and like you can learn a lot from them. But at the same token, it also you also got to remember, like John was saying, that if everybody's going right, it might pay to go left.
I took the left today, buddy. I took the left
dabble in the right, but hit a little bit harder on that left side of the market because, like he's saying, lace pine, there's not one out.
Yep.
On Morph Market.
Every year I make combos that are straight off the hook, in my opinion, right? They're straight off the hook. It might not be the most spectacular jeans and stuff, but it's just a visually appealing snake, and it has a low value because maybe people aren't working with it. Hinging moment for say this, and it's in there, and it's like people look down and be like, what is that? And if I didn't tell you, you might pay $2,000 for that snake. If I were to tell you something you want to hear, you would pay $2,000 like that for that snake. But as soon as you hear the jeans I'm going to tell you that's in that snake, they go, oh. Why did you just say oh? You just love that thing. You just thought it was the baddest ass looking snake you ever seen on this planet because I didn't tell you the genes that somebody fed into your damn head. Now it's not good.
Yep.
And it's 100% that. People stop paying attention. People pay too much attention to what that freaking label says versus what that snake looks like. And I think the future now with the whole market like coming like this, the lines are blurring, guys. You got pied freaking females, right, going for $200, and you got bellows going for $200. The lines are blurring.
Yep. I was gonna say that's, and which is weird to see because like today pricing stuff, yep. I didn't know where the hell to price it half of the shit because it's like yep. I look at your stuff, I look at Nathan's stuff, and he's got killer like he had some of that pie stuff for like $200. I'm like,
yep. Like I said, the lines are blurring so bad. Right. I had a black pastel yellow belly clown on the table, gorgeous little dude. I think I had him on the table for $300. Long story short, I looked over and there was another guy that had like a black pastel, orange dream, yellow belly, something. And he had it for $350. Now, anybody that knows genetics is going to go, well, if it's a breeder, they're going to go, well, that's clown it. I need the clown, blah, blah, blah. Of course, it's the better value snake if you're a breeder. But if you're the guy that's going to take it home and put it in the tank, the other snake might argue better looking.
No.
So, and then, like you said, and then the price is like, it's blurring. Because now the recessives are coming into where codoms are going. But I can't remember what my main point with that was. But basically, like, the thing is, I think the market's going to start heading toward beautiful snakes again. It's not going to really matter what's in them anymore. Because I think if new people are coming in, they're going to look over something like anybody that's in here and works with Sunset. I'm sorry, I'm going to say this. They're going to look at Sunset and go, that's a brown snake. I want that banana. And you put a Sunset and a banana next to each other, especially like a citron banana, like I kind of showed you like a couple weeks ago, Jeremy. You put that snake next to any Sunset clown combo, visually look wise, nobody knows genetics. I defy you. 99 out of 100 people are going to pick the banana combo.
Yep.
So it comes down to, I think it's going to start switching back to let's start making pretty snakes again. Let's stop worrying about what genetics are in it. Because like I said, the freaking prices are coming so whatever. What's the point? Make something pretty again instead of just like all these gened up, stacked up, blurred out, browned out snakes.
And David here says that they think being able to move them is the real problem. Here's the thing, though. If you're making, like John's saying, beautiful snakes, all right, you can go over a table and skim it. Okay, I'm just saying, like for me, a lot of times I'm going over in my head. I know I've got something. The look that I'm looking for.
Yep.
So I'm just scanning basically over the tables and looking for that animal that pops that is close to what I want at least.
Mm-hmm.
If you've got something on your table that just pops, and even if I'm not looking at it, but it grabs my attention like that because it stands out, it's stunning, whatever.
I got some
you're
really
gonna stop. Like it's like I know everybody always said like during COVID, the snakes sold themselves. Okay. Yes. And now everybody's saying the snakes don't sell themselves.
Snakes don't 100% sell themselves. Don't go me wrong. Like if a snake that looks beautiful, somebody will whatever, you still got to help.
Yeah.
Because we're all doing kind of the same thing at this point, guys. Like in my opinion, like any like breeder that's in for 5 years plus, we all got pied. We all got clown. We got ghost. Some of you might be working puzzle. Somebody else might be working puzzle. We all got these genes, TSK versus VPI. It's now we're all kind of doing the same shit. Well, leopard's a cool gene. I mean, it's acid, this and that. So we're all jamming this kind of stuff in. I really took a seat back this year, and I went. We used to make just some of the most colorful, brightest, pretty snakes, and we were known as show vendors, right? And I never really had a problem selling snakes. Guys made pretty snakes. Then I got in the realm of the pretty snakes got me the opportunity to make badass high dollar snakes. Start doing like clown pie, clown ghost. Really cool, like captivating kind of shit, but it came with that price tag, right? Well, that price tag is now coming down. It's becoming affordable for a guy getting in today versus a guy getting in 6 years ago. Clown Pied 6 years ago cost $6-7 grand. Well, now they're $500. Like you can get a male Clown Pied $500-600. That's very doable for somebody coming in and breeding. But where are you taking it? You're going to take it into a triple. Well, all of a sudden, then you go and then you start breeding all this stuff, and then you make the byproduct of it. What you had to do is make hets, triple hets. Well, what happens with a triple het when it doesn't have a gene to it, Jeremy?
It's
just a normal.
Yeah, it's just a normal.
So now you have this byproduct. Yeah, so now you have this byproduct of, yes, it's a badass snake for your project if you're putting every single one into your drawer for your projects of clown ghost pied. But when you go to sell one, a lot of people don't like the fact that they go, I don't really want to buy your normal, bro. Especially a pet person, because a breeder that's doing it's doing it for themselves too. So their drawers are full of this shit. So they have it, and then we all have it. Now we have just a bunch of freaking normals sitting across the front of the table going, they're triple head. Why isn't anybody buying them? I got them cheap. What do you mean you got them cheap? They're $200 normals, guys. They're $1,000 normals. Who the fuck wants to buy a $1,000 normal? That's the freaking where we're landing in this spot, like of 2023, 24, 25. It's where we're heading. And everybody doesn't even realize that we're heading there. If they're making their own stuff, but their byproduct just isn't good enough, guys. It's just not good enough. You're making pastavi double heads. You're making leopard, yellow belly, fire triple heads. Nobody wants that shit. Nobody wants that shit. They want the banana with the freaking goddamn citron and the freaking yellow belly on top. That thing's freaking glowing orange with whatever, because they're new. They're getting in. That's what they want to buy because it's pretty. They don't want to put a normal in a drawer. And like I said,
I agree with you.
Yeah, that's what I meant. That's what the fact that I comment, but like it doesn't sell because of high dollar. Well, the high dollar is there because yes, you did do all this work. You took a double visual desert ghost pied to a clown. You don't want to sell them babies for freaking $10. It's a normal though. The ones you didn't keep is a normal. Like, a pet person that's a male is not going to look at that snake and be like, I'm going to pay freaking $150 for that because you didn't want it. They're going to look at it and be like, that I saw one of them at PetSmart for freaking buy one, 10 free last week. Nah, it's just it's that way.
The only people that will see the value in it, and you'll still have a hard time pushing it, in my opinion, is the breeders.
Yes.
But even the breeders are going to be having a hard time choking that down because it's not adding. How do I want to put it? It's not adding anything else to it.
Right.
Like I said, like there's nothing else backing up those triple hets because that's all you get. You're just getting those triple hets if there's no other genes attached. That's it.
When I
had no other value to it.
Yeah, when I started,
like having some genes with them.
I started low dollar, right, Jeremy? Compared to, like, I don't have a ton of money when I started. I still don't got a ton of money. Being a snake breeder, if anybody in this room knows, you're broke mother. Like, unless you're freaking hit top pinnacle stuff, you're broke, because you're always putting back into this shit. Whether it's racks, food, thermostats, it's always going back in. So you're basically I call it snake pork. Like you're just their money's gone. But when I started, we started out with like single gene stuff, and I made my own hats. I bought like a single gene clown male because they were really expensive back then, and put it into a cinnamon or put it into a mahogany, and I made my own hats. Well, that stuff's been so now watered down over the years because people with like say maybe a bigger bank count than I did. The snakes were available because people were making the byproduct to keep moving forward. That's why these snakes are so cheap today, because you're buying everybody's byproduct that basically has been bred to death. And we are buying literally stuff that's already been made. And a lot of problem with a lot of the breeders of today, you're chasing what you see. So when a Justin Kabolka puts out a Batman, everybody goes, they can't see past the Batman. They see the Batman as the pinnacle. I'm going to buy a leopard. I'm going to buy a spot nose head clown, and I'm going to make a Batman. By the time they make the Batman, it's already 4 years later. Justin's now, I don't even know how old the Batman is now. I think it's 7 or 8 years old already.
The Batman's got some age to it.
But a lot of guys, when they come in and hear the Batman, it's no different when I came in, the Bumblebee. Because it had a name, it had a cute little catchy name, like, oh my God, the Bumblebee.
Yep.
The Lemon Blast. Like that shit like was really like, I remember when I came in, my dream snake was a nuclear freaking Lemon Blast. You know what that is? It's a fire lemon blast, bro.
Yeah, as I said, I remember Danny had a plain nuclear on his table.
I sat there and dreamed about that snake for the first 2 years of breeding. I had myself a pinstripe. I had a firefly. I'm like, I'm gonna make freaking nuclears, and it was a dream. I made them. I made them. They were worth probably like $500-600 when I made them at the time, and that shows you how far back we're going. So, that's like the moral of the story is, like I said, it's always good to have something to shoot for, like maybe a Batman. But everybody should have a Batman. What? It's a Batman chocolate, maybe. Maybe it's a Batman chocolate yellow belly. Maybe it's a Batman chocolate yellow belly pie. Maybe it's a Batman chocolate yellow belly ghost. Like, you should always be something you haven't seen before should be your goal. Something that you didn't see on Triforce table, or you didn't see on War Fools, or Infinite Possible Python, or like all these guys' tables. You walk over to their table and go, I can buy that snake and I'm gonna make it better. And that should be your mindset with every snake you buy. You're gonna make that snake better than we made it. And trust me, because we're trying to do the same damn thing. It's just year this, and we're still trying to work on year tomorrow. So that's all. I get it all the time, man. Like I said, it's like we were talking about earlier, man. A guy coming to the table looking for a Mojave clown. What's the project? I mean, he might have some wild, crazy project. Maybe he has a freaking girl with 18 genes and 4 recessives, and he's like, "You stupid ass! I'm gonna make the freaking this shit awesome." But it's like, I don't know. Kind of shooting real low for freaking like something he could be shooting for something else. I don't know. Maybe Pastabi clowns his dream. So
Shark Gaming, what's up? Shark Gaming says, why are female snakes so mean? They don't like to be messed with.
It's this time of year, bro. If
females are calm and collected, but
this time of year, my girls start getting cranky. They're like, get the hell away from me. I want to breed.
And they also want to know, John, do you have a normal?
Yeah, I got some normals. Yeah. So I mean, I don't have any big breeder normals left. I don't think. I'm trying to think. I think I sold my last normal last year. It was she was 10 years old, and that was heartbreaking. Oh, wow. That was heartbreaking. But
I want to show one thing off here once, because while we were talking about the lace stuff, show off your boy here quick for everybody, so that way everybody can see how badass lace is. Love this dude.
Yeah, it looks high definition. He's looking awesome. The older he gets. You see what I mean by the pulled out stretch pattern? Like the leopard and mahogany interaction doesn't do that alone. Like the lace gene like pulled that shit all together and starts stringing it out and pulling the pattern up from the bottom. You see how like white it is across the bottom? That pattern doesn't start though. It's the 3/4 down the body.
Yeah,
it's weird. It's a neat combo. Just like I said, if you got anything anybody's got in their collection, if they want to just make it better, lace is a great gene to just add to something, just to make it a high definition. Yep. And like I said, this ain't a smear can. This definitely wasn't a smear fan on normals and all that kind of stuff. But nobody's breeding in today's world for an actual normal, because you can just go get them fairly cheap. You're not breeding to make a normal. At least I hope you're not. I mean,
oh, there's our brother Chris from BNS.
There's no lace in that, yeah. Freaking what the hell did I pee in his Cheerios? What the hell? What the fuck, man? Scotty wasn't even at the show to freaking rub off on his ass.
If I was brave, I'd get his sister out, but I'm not that freaking brave.
Sold you another one of them. Another one of them Triforce knockoffs, Jeremy. I'm sorry, but if that ain't lace, it's still a badass gene.
I was gonna say, if that isn't lace, we need to get our eyes checked.
Maybe we can rename a new gene, man.
What is the name of the Triforce? Super Triforce.
It's called a Trash Force at this point. I don't know.
Chris says he's just kidding.
I read a comment back a few days ago. I just sold my last cinnamon albino day male. I do have what I might make available as a Candino Enchi cinnamon girl. So if you're really interested, hit me up on the Triforce or whatever Facebook. And she hasn't been paired yet this year.
It's a Shark asks, how long does it take to CL?
I haven't Craigslist in many years, bro. No.
Okay.
Is that what it means?
I don't know. You just spit that out. I just thought, damn, John.
The last time I seen an initial CL was Craigslist, like 2010 edition. CL. Yeah, can you clear up what CL means? Take a CL.
Craigslist works for me. I was like, damn, John knows his lingo shit, and I freaking lost in the dust on this one.
I never really took a CL. Last time I was on Craigslist, I think freaking iPhone 1 was out. You know what I'm saying? That's a long. I didn't even know Craigslist existed since Sorrentino told me that freaking somebody we know is still putting snakes on Craigslist in this day and age. I was like, Craigslist still exists? I thought they shut down like literally 2010, 15, 12. I don't even know.
Well, yeah, I didn't even realize Craigslist was still a thing.
Yeah, he's like, somebody we know from back in the day. He's like, yeah, he's still putting all the snakes on Craigslist. I was like, Craigslist? Holy shit.
The Now Shark's asking, how long does it take to feed all your snakes?
It takes us roughly, if I'm doing it quick, and I feed live, 5 to 6 hours on average. And then you got it's usually a full 12-hour swing from feeding them, making sure they all ate, making sure all the water bowls are clean, no poop in them and all that crap from dropping a rat in there or whatever. I tongue feed all my snakes. Like I said, there's some I will just drop it in because I got a couple shy eaters. But most, I'd say 97% of our snakes will take off the tongues. And another thing I'm a real snob with is we have a lot of really great eating snakes, and I did that by design by keeping just the most aggressive eating snakes since we started back in like 2016, 17 hard with the balls. We've been breeding since about 2011, 12, but the ball pythons I really started going hardcore, diving deep about 16, 15.
Okay.
So, yeah, do you feed them, Jeremy? Do you feed live? You feed frozen.
I feed, dude. I got a chest freezer full of freaking rats, dude. I don't got.
Oh.
Do I look like a man that's got time to go take care of rats?
I would be 4 days feeding frozen thawed in this room.
Dude, you know what? It's not like
it's. I don't have it up. Oh my god, it's such a mess.
Dude, I don't have the amount of steaks that you have though. Like it takes me.
I hate it when that's in.
I feed Thursday. I do the hatchling rack. I feed that Thursday, and then I feed Friday.
Okay.
So I do 2 days. Depending on like this time of year, it bleeds into Saturday because Friday I won't thaw out as many rats as what Husbandry Pro tells me to thaw out. Just because I've got, that feeder notification. I just look at it. Okay, I got to thaw out this many medium, small pups, all that stuff. For the adults, because they're starting, their females are going off food, males are going off food. So I really start to slim down how much I thaw this time of year for the adults.
Do you feed weekly or bi-weekly?
Bi-weekly.
I feed bi-weekly too.
Yeah.
I used to feed every week, and I noticed, like I said, I don't know how accurate this is. This is my talking of our experience. I used to feel when I fed every week, they would shit faster and shit more. Yep. And they wouldn't hold on to anything I would feed them. And then they were just ready for the rat again. And I'm just literally felt like I was just taking buckets of money and just burning it. And the snakes weren't growing as fast. So when I went to bi-weekly, they felt like they grew a little better. And I keep stuff smaller longer by doing that. Like I'll keep it in my RS10. I'll feed them like the same size meal for like a longer duration than if I had 50 snakes, right? Instead of blowing them up that first year. So I've seen so many guys blow their snakes up so goddamn fast. They're like 1,200 grams year one. Then year two comes and they hit that hunger strike because they hit that 1,200 grams too fast. Then they cry that year two they didn't breed. Well, year three they start going back on food, and you might get a clutch out of them, but they slow way down when you feed hard like that. So you have a girl that's 1,200 for first year, she might only be like 1,700 grams by year three. And if you literally gradually do that, I might have a girl that's only 600 up to year one. Then she'll hit 1,200 by year two, and then she's 2,000 grams by year three. Because as soon as I jump her up to that ARIS 50 or 55 or ARIS 70, now I'm smacking her with a medium. So as soon as she hits that medium, they're blowing up faster.
Yep.
Next, then she'll come out. So they hit that food frenzy. Now I'm tap. I'll freaking hit that little girl twice. Next thing you know, she's and then they just get big.
Yeah.
But everybody's like, oh, I have buddies of mine, freaking, you got Danny, they could kill me. They're like, oh, John, your snake's too small. I'm sitting there like, take that son of a bitch home and feed her. She'll rip your freaking face off. She ain't gonna not eat for 6 months. She's not gonna not eat for 3 months. She's not gonna play with you. She's gonna go home and rip your face off when you give her a rat. And then give her a rat the next 2 weeks. And then just keep increasing her size. I said, guarantee that girl goes from 600 to 1,200 grams in a matter of 5 months. Prove me wrong. And maybe it's like, nobody can make a snake grow that fast. Bullshit. You feed them, and that's going every 2 weeks. Just increasing the size a little bit.
Yeah.
Increasing the bing.
I said, that's the one thing I did notice. If you up the size of the prey on them, like if they're at that, like that, I call it the in-between stage, and you just be like, all right, you know what, the hell with this, we're just upping it.
Yep. I'm going to show you something in a second.
They jump up real quick the size. Shark, I don't really get bit by my snakes at all. Really,
I do because I'm careless.
Really, the only time I get bit by the snakes was like the baby carpet pythons is when I'm kind of taming them down there. But other than that, the ball pythons don't really bite at all.
So just to give you a perfect scenario, these girls were next to the rack with each other back in November, actually October. I switched them over like late October. They were next to each other. This girl only outweighed this girl by 75 grams. Okay. I put her in a V35S. I kept her in an ARS-10. She's more aggressive eater than she is, and she's a little bitch. Boom, they're killing each other. Yeah, knock it off. This thing's Snake Wars. But I got mean ass snakes, bro, and I love it. But anyway, look at the size difference, bro. She probably outweighs this girl by almost 700 grams now.
I believe it.
That's since October. Look at her. She's lining shit up. Ha! That's not nice. You almost got her.
Dude, she's beautiful too, man.
Yeah, that's a little leopard freeway.
I was gonna say that's got I was thinking leopard freeway, but
and this girl is not that you really can see it. That's what I mean. Genes sometimes get lost and stuff, but we'll bring it back out. It'd be cool as shit. This is a calico yellow belly pied.
Oh,
yeah. So, like I said, in this form, it kind of looks like a pod, right? It's cool. Yep. It kind of looks like a yellow belly, but we'll see if like what we could pull out of her. Like is maybe put her into something, make some cool heads with her, with some clown or some DG or something crazy. Get that calico rocking.
Yep. Ashley, I think, would love it if you would pull out her girl. Poor Ashley. I think every week she wants to see this poor snake.
Now, this girl here, I have her. She's about to go up to an ARS-10. She's a fat little meaty sausage. This girl right now, I could probably literally have about 900 grams if I want it. But I literally have to keep some of this stuff. I feed her great. She just gets normal little prey, like little rat pups. And I feed her every 2 weeks. And I got the cat like trying to get up all in her face. But
you're gonna get bit.
Look how thick and meaty that little girl is. When I jump this girl up in food, she's gonna be one full-bodied, awesome freaking snake that'll lay eggs, an average of like 6 to 10 eggs by the time of age 3. And it's because of the way I grow them year-wise versus trying to get them as big as I can to breed them as fast as I can. A lot of people shoot for like year 2, 2.5. I shoot for basically like year 3, 3.5. And I think I get a better better body composition after they lay eggs. They're not like all freaking skeletonized and all that stuff. And they usually jump back up and breed even better than next year, in most cases.
Exotic A1 Pets wants to know, is she in the Mini 10 or the 1078?
She's in an ARS at the 1075.
I was gonna say, I think that's supposed to be 1075, but
yeah, it's a 1075. There's the kitty cat.
Ashley says, is that her girl?
That's the one she likes. That's the blackhead, orange dream, yellow belly, fire, possible cryptic het DG. I think Ashley keeps talking about it's a boy. It's a ghost. I think that's the one she really likes. I still don't even know what that damn snake is. I grabbed that thing real quick too. But that's a boy, the one I showed her, that's a ghost. This is the one from the clutch made of. Ashley got this whole clutch. She literally called me. She's like, John, how many females were from that clutch? I was like, all. She was like, I want them all. I was like, oh shit. I was like, all right. She tested them all, bro. She hit like freaking 3 of them hit like double hit. One hit a head cryptic and one hit Ultramon.
Oh, nice.
She crushed it on odds. But I'll go get that little cool ass thing real quick for you.
So everybody, while John goes and gets that snake quick, next week we have Robert from Husbandry Pro joining us. That's going to be a great episode. Definitely make sure you guys tune into that. If you have any questions about Husbandry Pro, if you're curious about it, be here, folks. It'll be a great live. Always have fun with Robert on the channel. Is that the one, Ashley? That is a cool looking snake.
This snake is like burnt orange in person. I'm gonna turn the solar light on, see if it's right now it's coming in like kind of grainy. See that difference. My snake room's kind of dark. You get out of here. Eat it. Look at that tail whipping, dude.
Dude, that is awesome looking. I love that dragon on there like that.
So that color up top's like a real. She got me, some bitch. Hey, say if she got me going her she too, it's a hey. You got me. She gonna get you too. You get out of here, little crazy ass. Yeah. So this here is a blackhead, I believe black pastel, butter, Enchi, red stripe ghost.
Chris says, don't talk to Christine like that.
Christine's probably in a room going, what a dumbass. Freaking getting bit out there.
Just shaking her head. Going,
yeah,
God.
She had enough of my shit today. She's like, I ain't dealing with this dude on camera tonight. But yeah. See, look. You're going to get the fuck out of here.
The kitty's stealing John's thunder.
Yeah, it sure is.
All right, I'm gonna show one thing off here, folks, and it's just because it did come from John. This is your sneak peek. If I can remember where that.
Thank you, Shark. Yeah, I love blackhead ghost stuff.
This is your sneak peek, folks, at what this week's video is going to be showing off.
So your room's dark too. That thing's coming across dark as hell.
Well, it's because the camera's autofocusing.
Yeah, it's like autofocus in and out. It's tough, man.
But this is leopard, banana, citron.
Yeah, and this is like kind of where my brain was at when we're talking. It was like, you show a person a snake like that, or even a snake that like I'm holding, like you show people that don't really know much about genetics, and they will literally pick a snake like this all day over your Pompeii, like because of that purples and the pinks and the purple and the yellows and the oranges. Your normal everyday person, that's like, holy shit. How did you turn a snake that color? Because you're used to seeing little snakes on whatever TV and shit, they're brown.
Yeah. So
when a person that never really seen a snake see something like this is what's catching their eyes, especially like the cleanliness of it. Like, look at, see if I can open the camera. That snake is just the cleanest freaking, like, it's got like one little freckle coming in over here.
I said mine's got a couple freckles coming in. Oh, plus everybody, that one that I was showing off is het clown as well.
Yeah, het clown, possible het pod.
Yeah, I said, yeah. I said, plus there's the pos hat too.
Yeah. See, they're neat little shits like with that citron gene. Citron gene's just it's another one of them enhancer genes, I should say. I kept always saying it's like kind of like Orange Dream, but it's really not. It's just not.
What up, Adam? Good to see you, bro. You're probably feeding your snakes, but thanks for joining us tonight, dude. Let's see. Everybody's saying hi to Adam. I don't know how much longer we want to go tonight, John. I'm getting hard. You're You're like, let's show some shit off. All right, let's show some shit off here.
I'm just showing simple genetics. This is like, again, simple as it gets, but it just makes pretty stuff. You add like some blackhead into this kind of stuff. That's just literally a phantom special. That's all that snake is. But
that reminds me of how odium works to an extent, because you've got that line of like a defined, like, you know, this color stops here and this color starts.
Yeah, her gray on the side, gray as can be, and the top is that color. Like, it's actually showing across the camera, not so bad. It's literally like this weird, freaking funky yellow color. It's like funky mustard. But I'll put blackhead and stuff like that in the snake like that, and that's the kind of stuff that's visually appealing. And I think like that's the kind of stuff, if you want to do shows and stuff, that's the stuff that's popping off. Everybody, like, when you walk around, you're looking around, you see a Pastavia, a Bumblebee, a freaking whatever, and then you see a freaking something like that with blackhead in it, maybe Ghost or something. It's like, oh shit! It's not the most craziest dominant genetic-wise animal, but it is the most physically stunning animal in a row of stuff that just literally pops out a row at you. The 7 displays, and that snake's just down there glowing, 6 bins down, and that's the kind of stuff I think that's going to start needing to make a comeback if anybody wants to really wants to start selling snakes again.
Or here's another good example while we're on that topic again. You're gonna remember this one because this is another one of your creations. We've got somebody like, remember Danny?
Yeah, that's
all that firepower Danny makes, and this animal here drops his jaw.
Yep, that's like, you can't even get the gist of how clean that dorsal is. It is the creamiest DG color of dorsal I have freaking never seen in one of those, and I've made tons of those.
I can get him to show his head off a little bit. There we go.
I got the Chaka version of that, and then I kept the Chaka version because of genetic power. It don't even hold a candle to that one.
No, like this, honestly, I still think there's a Triforce special in this. Like,
well, I can show you real quick what the mom that made her. She's always been a funky ass leopard Mojave, but this is the one with chocolate in it. Pretty, but it don't have that. Look at the dorsal on mine. It's like yellowy. Look at the dorsal of yours. That is just a leopard Mojave GHI, guys. Now it's double head, which really plays a factor in a snake like that. So it's double head, clown, and ghost. But the mom always did have a funky thing to her. I just never been able to really put my finger on exactly what it could be. And she's in shit, of course. But that's just leopard Mojave, and that's that one's mama.
See, that looks a lot like him, just not as.
Yeah, everything she's touched. It is Barnhart, or not Barnhart. The freak line is that of the freak am I talking about? No, this isn't the one. I had the Barnhart Black Pastel. I got them confused, but so that doesn't even have an effect in it because I have Barnhart Black Pastel version basically of this. But yeah, that one's a deep shed. It's just neat looking snake, and this one's double head clown ghost as well.
She's pretty.
Oh yeah, and like I said, just for leopard Mojave, quality matters, guys. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you see leopard Mojaves. I have a couple at the show today. I got them things listed. It has females for like $60 a piece. I've been carrying around the show after show after show because they just ain't that pretty. They came from another female. They're not like the heads and stuff. It's such like they're just not that pretty. The quality helps sell stuff. The uniqueness of stuff helps sell stuff. A lot of people get into these, like I said, these trends of like, because the genes say so and it's this, doesn't mean it's going to translate into a sale.
Have you noticed that? For me, I've been noticing a lot more people want dark, and I've even had more people approach me, and maybe it's just because maybe they watch the channel or whatever, and they know that I love Exantic so much. But I've had more people talking to me about Exantic lately than ever.
So is it breeder people that are talking to you about dark, or is it pet people? There is a big difference.
Both.
See,
I've noticed a lot of pet people want dark stuff now too, but I've had a decent amount of breeder people looking, that they want to darken this project up or darken that project up.
I would say it's a perfect 50-50 split of people that newer people that want dark versus light. And they usually, when people talk to me about dark, they want, can you make me a black snake? I've probably been asked that question more than anything because we work so deep with the matter, the supers, and all that kind of stuff. And my answer is no. Like I'm trying to get there to make the jet black snake. I mean, the closest I got was the Suma GHI, and it wasn't totally still jet black. I think the Super GHI Super Suma will do it, or Super GHI Black Pastel Suma. I think it's one gene away from getting to that pinnacle of just jet blackness for me. But the GHI, I was hoping would turn it on its head and be the ultimate black snake, but it wasn't enough yet.
Now, what about, all right, now maybe this is a crazy thought, but like do a Super GHI Suma Exantic.
That being,
I'm just thinking maybe that might be a missing link to help get those blacks.
I don't know what that would, honest to God, do. Like if you hit the
jet
black, if you'd be able to tell, right? I don't even know if like some of that stuff, because you've seen some of that stuff I made with the het red Exantic, black pastel and cinnamon blackhead stuff. That shit looks freaking Exantic. Yeah. And it's het red Exantics, which is like a kind of Exantics kind of thing, but it's still not true Exantic kind of crap.
Yeah.
It's like a reddish color and all that stuff, but that stuff got pretty damn grayscale as it gets. Yeah, so you start the sharp pinch, definitely. Like I made this boy, and this is what I'm gonna take. I held this guy potentially back because I'm going for it, man. I'm sending it. I'm gonna try to make the blackest damn Suma I can make. So this is the start of it. This is a blackhead mahogany black pastel or Barnhart black pastel, 100% heck clown, 50% heck ghost. So I'm going to take this back into mahogany, and I'm going to see if we can make that Suma blackhead black pastel. I mean, how much damn more dark genes do I need to make a black snake? It's like Jesus Christ. Now the perfect scenario would be if I had GHI on top and this on top, but maybe we'll get there. I don't have that much GHI stuff left as breeders and stuff, so it's not really something I can just go and do. I do have a GHI mahogany, and that's what I'm going to put it to. So I'm going to try this boy on that girl, and he's around like 550, 600 grams right now. Maybe I'll try to even get it done as soon as this year. We'll see if I can make the ultimate black snake.
That'd be awesome if you could. See, I think what would be neat is make that ultimate black snake, and then just to kind of spice it up, throw hypo into it, and see how gray you can make it then.
Exactly.
I mean,
we've been making 8-ball, super cine, super black pastel stuff since the start of what we've done. I've had a lot of kinking issues over the years. So yeah, that's what I mean.
Ashley will like us. GHI Mojave chocolate hypo.
Yeah, that's what that sick shit you and Danny and Nate all got, that crazy crap.
Dude, she's up to size, dude. I might breed her this year yet. I'm waiting to see if your boy there that I was just showing off, if he doesn't start producing sperm plugs. Because if he does,
that's a perfect snake that we were just kind of talking about, like show snake, people that are just getting in. That snake will stop somebody at a show next to a pastel. You know what I'm saying? And it's not a super huge genetic powerhouse per se, but it has genetic power. And that is a snake. Like, who in this chat, like I said, 35 people, who in this chat would say they don't want that snake? I don't care what snakes you got in your drawers. Who would say they don't want that snake in their drawers? Because I know I would freaking want that snake in their drawers, and I got something similar to it, but I want that one too. So this is a black pastel GHI yellow belly ghost. So said, but the same thing. I'm going to try to shoot for something similar. Try to see if we can get this back banding really cleaned up and get these sides as dark as we can in a ghost form. She's just like, well, I'm out of here. Oh shit. So you mute it. Did I mute or did you mute? Lips are moving, but I can't hear nothing.
There we go.
Oh, there you are.
Dude, my mic's like, I don't know what its issue is. It's kind of like going in and out of working and not working.
Yeah, so you had red xanthic. It's a great gene. I end up selling a lot of that kind of stuff off because I'm going to tell you right now, all the shit we're talking about tonight, I as well as most people fell into a rut over the last 3 years. And it's like, it's messed up to talk about. Like it makes me mad at myself that I literally went down a rabbit hole with everybody else. I started trying to make like mainstream shit that helps sell, that would help me better some of my stuff. But I ended up starting getting a lot of byproducts I wasn't really even proud of. And then you're pushing this into a market that was flooded with everybody else making the same byproducts. So this year, back to what we were talking about breeding, we usually average about 70 clutches a year. I barely even started breeding this year because I'm still looking at my snakes going, what do I really want to do? Where do I really want to head? Like, I've done this, I've done that, I made these holdbacks. What can I actually hold back at this point? Look at this room, it's full. Like, where would I want to head? So my goal this year, I think, is to put lace into some jeans I didn't have lace into. Really concentrate, start pushing that in, trying to get some of these heck clowns and heck pieds into that kind of stuff. I think I'm going to start, you know what I mean? A lot of people know as well, I do have the bang gene. There's a couple little projects. Again, I'm not going to sit here and like flood a market with some stuff like that. It's new, it's cutting edge. I'm not releasing as much as I can of it. I want it. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. I don't
Hold
blame
step back. Yeah. Like, let that build, let that simmer, let that like get ahead with that kind of stuff. And, do some of these ghost clown projects that I've been working hard at for 4 or 5 years that I've just been missing on. Hopefully this is the year I can hit some of them. But it's a whole new mentality because of the way the market's been going, the way the people been going. I hear a lot of crying. I hear a lot of bitching. And it comes from a source of just not happy. It's not that they want to bitch. It's not that they want to cry. They just don't know what to do.
Yep.
So they're freaking out. And I'm not blaming anybody. Like, it literally just my voice to anybody doing that. Step back, breathe, look in the mirror and go, look at your snakes and go, what do I want to do with these things? Where do I see myself in 5 years? If you can do that, you'll make it. You don't have to sell your collection. You don't have to quit tomorrow. You don't have to do any of this shit. Just literally. But if you can't do that, you're in trouble.
It's like
shit.
After the last Gettysburg, we were out at, what was it? Ruby Tuesdays or whatever the hell it was. Anyway, whatever freaking restaurant we went to that night.
Yep.
Sitting down there talking with you and Nathan, it really got me freaking thinking, like hardcore. And I was thankful of it because I'm still in early enough.
Yeah, sure.
To where I can correct it before, because I knew inside in my head, I knew I was creeping that way. Hearing it from you guys kicked me into that gear that I needed to get kicked into. I came home from that show and I sat down here in this room and I legit looked at my rack. I was like, okay, what snakes are going to be able to further projects? And what snakes are only going to make me snakes that aren't going to produce any, that there's no basically that there's no recessives tied to. And that's where I drew the line. Even if I wanted to keep the snake, like my one killer bee, she was the thing that started off this whole thing, basically.
Anybody
what's that?
Anybody I mentored and talked to about snakes, like some people get my ear and I'll actually sit down and actually talk about this shit with them if they want to listen or whatever. I break snakes down to 3 tiers now. My tiers are the stuff you absolutely have to have. Like you want this stuff. This is where you're heading. You want these genetics. Second tier, can these snakes make me stuff to keep my collection going? Because this stuff over here, this top tier stuff, you're probably not going to release. It's going back in your drawers. It's not making you $1 today. It might make you $1 5 years from now, but it ain't helping you today. So that's stuff you are just feeding, and that's going to cost you where you need tier snakes too. Your tier snakes too are your money makers, your stuff that you could possibly get something you want to keep out of it. But these snakes here have to keep these snakes here going. Snake tier 3, basically, which would be snake tier 1. I went backwards. Snake tier 1 is you got to go. You're not helping me. You're not helping the projects I have. The snakes I have are not compatible with you. I love you. I love you to death. And you got me to where I'm here with snake tier 2 and 3. But I have to cut you go so somebody else can start off with snake tier 1 and now start building their collection to snake tier 2 and 3. Yep. Most people want to come into this and all of a sudden start thinking about snake tier 3. You're not there. I'm like I said, not to bust anybody's bubble. Nobody's coming into this going, I got snake tier 3 unless you got snake tier 3 money. You got snake tier 3 money in a brain, maybe you'll prove me wrong. God bless you. But you also got to build your name in the meantime. You got to freaking network. You got to know what these genetics are all about. You got to freaking be able to know what you're talking about when you're actually talking to a group of guys and not make yourself an ass and look at the pompous ass, acting like you know everything. And they don't want to come in looking like you don't know anything either. You just come in, be a normal guy. If you can cover all them bases, maybe you come in snake tier 3. But if not, start off with snake tier 1. To get the snake tier 2, snake tier 3 is basically like it's a pyramid like thing going.
Oh,
it's and like nobody's ever going to look down on a guy getting in going, well, your snakes suck. I have never said it to one person. I don't care if they got a normal. I don't care if they got a pastel. If that's the best they can do for tomorrow, your snakes don't suck. As long as you like it and you care about it. But if you got snakes you don't even care about because you think you're going to make a coke buck, you're going to put a GHI to a Mojave and you're like, oh my God, GHI Mojaves are $200 and that's your goal, you're in trouble. You're in trouble because you're going to fail because you're going to realize I got them, Jeremy got them, Nate got them, Christian Balls Deep got them. And then you got to come into a world that I've been in for 10 years and sell against me. And I'm going to look at you and be like, sucker, they were 200. I'll sell that stone bitch for 100 because I just don't care. I don't need snake tier 1. And that's where the frustration comes in from new people. And they go, oh my God, this bigger breeder just undercut my thing. But you got to remember, somebody's byproduct is somebody's top tier snake. So we respect that. That's why we keep market level around the same. I mean, like I said, I go on the shows, I look around. I don't try to chop anybody's head off because I like to keep it nice and level. It'll be within $50 maybe. Maybe it'll even be within $100. And some people are crazy wild and some people are crazy low. But I'm never coming in going, I bet you freaking you go down there, I'm gonna beat that Podge price. That ain't cool, man. That's not being a good breeder to somebody else too, because you might need that guy one day. He might need you.
Yep.
So basically the tools are just come in, like I said, to figure out what kind of stuff you need and where you want to head. If you can figure that out, you'll make it. And my thought is literally 1 out of every 10,000 people, not 1 out of 100, not 1 out of 1,000, 1 out of 10,000 people will make it up to snake tier 3 and be respected and keep going forward. You can be that 1 out of 5,000 people if you just stay dedicated and not think the freaking world's falling because the market's down a little bit. The snakes aren't going anywhere, guys. I just had an auction a couple nights ago. Every damn snake sold, right, Jeremy? Like except for like 4. They sold.
I tell you, I've never seen John ever tell me that he wants to just give up doing shows and just do auctions.
Yeah, it was
how
successful. It was you got, like I say, anybody watching that was part of that. It was a blast, but it showed me and it brought me back down to earth too. I'm gonna tell you right now, we all get in our doom and gloom. Trust me, I thought the world was falling too for 5 minutes there. We all did. My God, Padre threw $600 last year, down $200. It's a hard pill to swallow when you see something drastically move so fast, but it's not dead. It's not dead, and it will be back. I've been here 10 years, guys. I've seen it this low. I've seen COVID spike, and now we're back to this low where our economy is the way it is. It's coming back again. Now, I'm not going to tell you guys a Pastavi head clowns are going to be worth freaking $300 ever again, but I am telling you a freaking lace, yellow belly, leopard, freaking mahogany clown's probably going to worth a couple bucks. It's going to be worth it's going to be worth a good chunk of change, man. You might be able to go buy yourself a little moped. You know what I'm saying?
I was just saying, that's the thing. Like the market hasn't died; it's shifted and it's corrected. Yep. I think it's how I would word it. It's corrected and it's shifted slightly to just different combos. Because like you said, some of this stuff's been out for years and years and years.
Yep. Any of you guys are in a group with me? What do I call these easy snakes to make? It's the easy bake oven.
Yep.
Easy
That
bake.
$5 snakes.
Just turn it up, turn that crank up, ding, ding, ding. Out pops the GHI Mojave Leopard. But now the key is to get the Het Python and Het DG in it. That's not so easy because now you got to use real snakes to make that shit.
Yep.
And then
I say that's the thing. I think, like, for me, especially, everything now in this room except for 2 snakes has, sorry, 3 because one's Dom's.
Rich preached that shit. Yeah, I'm freaking all talking shit.
But everything has a recessive tied to it, like I said, except for 2. And the only reason they're here is one is to make freeways and pastel freeways.
Yep.
And the other one is since I got Kai's Orange Dream, what is he? Orange Dream Enchi Leopard Pied boy, since he's now locking. I got him to lock up with my pastel pied from Nathan that I got last year.
Mm-hmm.
Now that he's locking up, I'm going to pair him to that OD, that pastel OD, try to make some super OD combo shit.
Yeah.
That's now Het pied. And then after she gives me a clutch, I'm probably going to move her off because she's done her purpose then.
You see what you just did there, though? You see what you just did there? You literally just rattled off a few years of work.
Yeah.
You have a plan. It's a few years of work. A lot of guys can't get past year 1. You just literally rattled off a few years of work because you're thinking now. Because you only have so many rack space, like my room. I'm max loaded. Like every time something comes in, I keep, something has to go, and it breaks my heart because it's something I made or something I loved, and it has to go. But literally, long story short, you only have so much room. So God, make it count, make it absolutely count. So, and like I said, like anybody gets down about the market and stuff. Most people that get down about the market, and like I said, if I hurt anybody's feelings here, you don't know about the market. Most people that talk shit about the market being low at it, you really haven't sold too many snakes. You really haven't been out there. You haven't really networked to too many people to actually have an audience to actually put snakes in front of people and sell them or not. They have they might do a couple snakes online. Like, damn, my snakes haven't sold online. Guys, I got Morph Market. I don't put much snakes on Morph. I have 20 snakes on Morph Market. Do you know the last snake I sold on Morph Market was? Probably 3 months ago. But I've sold over 140 snakes in the last 3 months. So make it make sense. So it's another outlet. Morph Market is not the end all. If you're sucking on Morph Market, it's not you. Morph Market's sucking right now. There's 9,000 snakes on that shit, or 45,000 snakes. It's not you. It's not you at all. It's basically the branch, whatever, the people you can reach. It's how far you can reach and how many people reciprocate back to you and actually trust in what you're doing and seek you out. Because of maybe the way you are, the stuff you're making, the impact you have, the respect you have for people, that kind of shit all goes hand in hand with snake selling.
Yep. It does.
We're not just selling snakes here again. That's what it came back to that question we were talking about earlier. Snakes do sell themselves sometimes, but 9 times out of 10, you have to be the person that helps sell that snake anymore because there's so many. So
exactly. Julia here says, I just want to breed what I love. I love my males in clown. See, that's the other that's
the passion.
Not everybody's out to make it a business too, and some people need to realize that too. Sometimes people just want to breed to make something that they love. I mean, everything I breed here, I'm not making something that I don't like. If I don't like what I'm going to be producing, I'm not going to do the breeding. Because if I'm stuck with it, I want to be able to open up that bin, and no matter if it sells or not, I'm going to enjoy seeing it.
Let's call it what it is. We're all addicts. We are all legit addicts. Nobody that has over 10 snakes is not an addict. You are an addict. You're addicted to what can be done and what is next and what is new and what makes you happy. And as long as, like I said, if you're happy, you'll go on forever and ever, as long as the money can flow, because you can only do so much. Like, you can't feed snakes if you don't have money, right? Whether you have a full-time job or snakes are paying for it, something has to pay for this shit. So if the well dries up, now you're an addict with a problem.
Yep.
Now you're just literally you're in trouble, and the snakes are suffering because you have a problem. That's where you have to look again, yourself in the mirror and go, this is fucked up. Like, my snakes aren't eating because I'm not paying to feed them. Now you have to do yourself a favor and do the snakes a favor and let them go. That's a whole nother situation. So there's so many different variables. Like,
there are.
Yep. You don't have to be at like any kind of level. Like I never expected to do 70 clutches a year, dude. I'm a bedtime freaking breeder. I never wanted to be here. I'm an addict.
I never
loved
wanted
it.
to be here.
I never wanted to be here. I told Christine, I was like, when I got my first couple snakes, I was like, oh, it would be cool to make a couple snakes. Then a couple snakes turn a couple hundred snakes. And then a couple hundred snakes cost a couple $1,000s a month to feed. And a couple $1,000 to feed is more than my damn mortgage. And sometimes I look in the mirror and go, what the fuck are you doing? What are you doing, dude? There's my Corvette. There's a freaking nice ass big truck with dually out in the drop. No, it ain't there, guys. They ain't there. I drive a Durango. Me and my wife share one car because of my addiction. My dually ain't out there. I got an old 2000 vet in a Corvette. I don't got a 2019 vet, but I would if I didn't have these snakes. But the addiction keeps me motivated and driving. And the day I can't freaking literally do this to this point, I will shrink it down if I can't maintain it and keep these guys healthy, because they are living things at the end of the day. We're not collecting matchboxes or Legos or anything here. So, yeah,
Well said, dude.
Yeah, you just got to keep it in moderation, man, and like keep your goal right in front of you, and always keep an eye. If you just take your eye off it, you're in trouble. Oh, dude, Chris, you're one of the most addictive people I know. Don't even go there. That's just like that freaking snake Jeremy show wasn't laced. You full of some shit.
Kike says you got any more of them snakes.
I got some snakes, bro.
Good night, Shark. Thanks for tuning in. Everybody,
Yeah.
John, I think we're going to call it a night, dude. I'm tired. You've got to be tired.
I'm delirious right now. Yeah, I'm just ranting. So, yeah, you're good.
Dude, but you know what? This whole, we started off completely random as shit.
Yeah. I don't even know how
somehow we went from, hanging out, not giving a shit, to actually getting into a really good topic, which is, I've got some really awesome friends, guys, if you can't tell. We all mesh really, really good. This is kind of how it always goes when we hang out.
Before he goes, I've fallen on my face more times than I've actually made it, guys. All of you. Every mistake you can make doing this, bad, indifferent, whatever, I fell on my face. The only reason I'm still here doing this shit the way I do it is I keep on grinding. There's many, 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 many days. I've told myself I wanted to quit doing this more times than I told myself I wanted to keep doing this. But I'm still here. I still love it. And if passion is alive, just stuff comes, stuff goes. Market comes, market goes. If you guys all actually love doing this shit, just keep it going and try the best you freaking possibly can. Just keep like I said, your little goal in front of you and freaking straight up. Don't try to exceed more than you can, bite off more than you can chew is basically the word for it.
Exactly.
So
that is a good time, brother. Dude, I appreciate you coming on, hanging out with me, dude. Not only hanging out with me all day, but still wanting to chill with me after the show and everything.
Hell yeah. Always. You guys are my
dude. You guys are my family too, man. And I mean that. I literally talk to all of you more than I do my own family. You guys are family too.
100%. I'm closer to you than I am my own brother and stuff. 100%.
Yeah, I love you. Everybody, make sure you are here next. I was gonna say Saturday. Next Sunday. Don't come Saturday. Come Sunday for Robert from Husbandry Pro. We're going to have Robert on here. We're going to be diving into Husbandry Pro. Hopefully, he can show us some of the new little tips and tricks that's going on with it. We're going to be covering some other stuff. Maybe even we're going to have to dive into some of the stuff that's coming up for 2024 with Husbandry. And it's just going to be a blast. Robert's full of information. Nathan from Infinite Possible Pythons, I believe, is going to be joining me for that one because Nathan was with me for round 1. And I think Nathan's got some questions for Robert for round 2. So we're going to have a good old time hanging out and talking Husbandry Pro. Make sure you guys are here for that. And then February 4th, we have a live sponsor auction with Kai from Lucas Landon Royal. So do not miss that. I don't know what it's going to be like having an auction with Kai on here. Kai's never done an auction on here. You guys all know these live auctions get crazy. You never know what's going to happen on a Warfels Morphs live
Kai's
auction.
quite the character. Kai stays quiet, but Kai's quite the character. He's a funny son of a bitch.
Kai, Kai's quiet but carries a big stick. And he's sneaky. He just slides it right, that comment right on in there. And you're just stuck there going, he just did that.
Yeah. That's Kai in a nutshell. Yep.
Yep, exactly. But everybody appreciate it. Also, do not forget Bloomsburg Reptile Expo. Most of us will be there anyway. So if you are local to Bloomsburg, PA, or feel like making the drive to Bloomsburg, make sure you guys go. It will be February 3rd. So come on out, hang out, say hi, check out some of the awesome stinks that we all have for sale, and buy something, guys. But John, thanks again for hanging out with me, bro. Everybody, I will catch you next week. This week's video, you guys got a sneak peek as to what it's going to be about. So make sure you do watch the video, even though it's nice to give you a sneak peek. But check out the awesome pickup. God, I can't talk. Check out the awesome pickup that I got from Baltimore Repticon from Triforce Morphs. And catch you next week, guys. Later.